Hello, welcome back to the Mr. Arsenal podcast. Another match day watch along, and we are doing a completely neutral one today. It involves us really in one sense because that basically looks like it'll be our nearest rivals for the title. The people are going to push us all the way. It is Man City versus Newcastle, playing Man City side, and yeah, could be very, very interesting. All Liverpool fans out there, haha. Thought you would be nice, easy streak now, didn't you? Nice and easy at Anfield. And you went and bodged it up. And I've got to love it. As a gooner, I'm going to fucking take it. All I heard of someone, once we get Isaac, once we get Y, get to get Z, it's over. We're going invincible. Yeah, how's that worked out for you? I'm currently just trying to sort out my scoreboard, so bear with me, guys, as well. You'd think I'd be prepared for once, but nope. Literally running around FC. Other bits and pieces, and this is what you get. That's what that'll be. Let's have a look at that one. That bit's normally that bit, yeah. Do that, boom. Then we're going to go boom, 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 boom. Oh, minutes, seconds, and we're underway. Kickoff has happened. Boom. Let's get that started. Bring the scoreboard in. There we go. There we go. Okay. Close that off. There we go. Bob's your uncle. Let's make this a bit better looking anyway. There we go. Oh, and there. Oh, Man City. Newcastle. Oh, yeah. Chance there. Who's that? No, who's number 11? Number 11. Barnes. Big chance of Barnes there. Who fucked up? Who was that Man City fucked up then? Donovan was playing out for the back. Who did he pass? Foden, of all people. The golden boy. Gets caught out, has no awareness of who's around him, gets pressured, loses the ball, and Barnes unexpectedly has the ball at his feet and doesn't take the opportunity. It would have been a fucking very good start from an Arsenal point of view. Yeah, no worries, Catherine. I'll send that to you now before I forget. Man City are playing a very high line at the moment. And Newcastle are already trying to exploit it. Who was that this time? Wolves reject, yeah. From Man City's point of view. You know. There we go. Found you. Nope, not that one. Not that link. That's the link I've been using to fucking set this all up. Not set this up, as in set up the scoreboard, as you can see. I did it home colours. I'm maybe a neutral grey for me, but I'm doing home colours for the font. From that side of things. Nick Pope gets caught about hard and gets bossed off the ball for the first time this season. Gotta love it. Right, let's got this background out. Why don't we do that one? We'll do that one. Who's neutral? Be interesting what Restream do this year for the festive font. Festive background, sorry. There we go. How you doing, Catherine?
Oh, morning, afternoon. It's 12:30 here. It's afternoon.
It's dark here now, but it's just gone 5:30 in the evening, or afternoon evening, if you want to look at it this way.
About when the sunset is. On 5:15. 5:30.
Yeah. But let's all take a moment, by the way, to have a laugh, point and laugh at Liverpool.
Yeah. So I just looked up something because I was curious about it. The question was, what is the lowest a team has finished after winning the Premier League title the season before?
Okay, well, yeah.
Manchester United finished 7th after they won the league in 2012-2013.
Yeah, that's more.
And that is in the Premier League era. Blackburn Rovers finished 7th after winning the title in 95. City finished 18th in the 95-96 season, though they were not the defending champions at the time. So that rules that out. But 7th. Right now, Liverpool are 11th. They are behind Manchester United on goal difference. They were even behind Manchester United going into the international break because of goal difference.
Yeah. Where did Leicester City finish in the year after they won the league? Leicester. That's got to be low as well. Because they pretty came back and threw Ranieri into the bus to players, and then yeah.
When did they win?
10 years ago this season, so it'll be 15-16.
Oh, let's see.
So about 16-17, because the 16-17 season Chelsea won it, and that's the last time they've won the league since. They've won the league since Chelsea.
Been City and Liverpool, isn't it? Since then. Mostly City.
Yeah. But it's a rivalry, guys, according to the media. Big rivalry.
Still waiting for the 115 charges.
Still, yeah, exactly, still.
You know, it was meant to be solved like 2 years ago.
Oh, dear. This time last year...
Google Live. I will say that. Google Live.
This time last year we were told by March international break we'll be all told, everything will be out in the open. That came along. The summer, after a couple, once Man City had the Club World Cup, that came and went. November's going to be the time. International break then. That's come and gone. Nothing.
You know the Saudis are paying money just to keep it going, so they can try and stop it.
All right, so Google lied. Leicester finished 12th in the season after they won, but I think for whatever reason Google was really only taking in the Big Six and decided to throw Blackburn Rovers in there. So the last time that a Big Six team won the league, the lowest that they ever finished the following season was 7th.
Wow. Liverpool 6 defeats already this season now after today.
Yep, Liverpool are on track to finish below how Leicester finished. Leicester finished with 44 points in that season.
4.
If you think
12
about
wins,
it,
8 draws, 18 losses.
So is that?
Slot showing his true colours. It's his team now, isn't it? It's not Klopp's team anymore. It's not Salah carrying them anymore. Without Salah last year, they wouldn't have won the league or finished top 4.
And the fact that Man City and Arsenal both fell off to the standards they put to themselves, respectively.
But then you think the only person scoring from last year was really Salah. No one else was scoring for Liverpool. Yeah. And they had all penalties in Man United, Man City, and Arsenal combined. So that's
I was telling Laura earlier that I get everyone grieves differently, but the way that slot is going on, it's the players aren't good enough because they're still grieving.
Can't chip a keeper.
You're now 12 game weeks into the season. That just seems a bit excessive to me. But that's. I
just think it's Liverpool. I just think Salah's fallen off, and they've got no one else who can score for him.
Yeah,
and Dyke's getting exposed because he hasn't got the likes of Trent, and they didn't bring in a defensive midfielder. They should have brought in a defensive midfielder. You can't rely on Gravenberch to be fit all season.
Yeah, and I was saying it's the last season, Slot did not win with his own team.
No,
he brought in what, one player?
Yeah, he didn't even play.
So he won with Klopp's team. And I don't even think he changed the tactics that much.
He's changed them now. This season he has changed the tactics. I've asked a few Liverpool fans. He has literally changed the tactics from Klopp's tactics last year, and he's playing Salah more as a winger and not more as a forward.
He's not playing
he's changed up the tactics. He's spent £500 million plus.
Lorient Havertz.
Yeah. on players who have flopped.
If we spend that money on a player, us at Arsenal or Man United, we'd be getting slated for the not performing.
Pogba.
I mean, we still get slated for saying Alvarez.
And Pogba was actually quite decent for United his first season.
Yeah,
no Kai Havertz. I mean, no with Lorient Wirtz. Look at
Gyökeres this season. Half the money, maybe less. Not scoring enough goals. He's a striker. He's not scoring more goals. He scored more goals than Isak.
Same with Sesko, scoring more goals than Isak.
Yeah.
Ilkka scored more goals for Sweden than Isak did.
Well, apparently, Liverpool after Semenyo to replace Salah, because I've heard Salah might be going to the Saudi League, and they want Semenyo to replace him.
United want Semenyo to replace the players that are going to be leaving for AFCON.
Yeah, obviously he's constantly qualified, did
I
they?
know.
Defensive midfielder, if anything.
So he would be
Laura,
available as well.
Idris is in the chat saying
hi,
hello to everyone. So is Laura. And Laura says, seems like it's a recurring thing that teams don't bring in a DM, which
It's not really.
I feel like part of it, though, is that people aren't wanting to play that position.
Well, the thing is,
I think they would rather be an attacker or an attacking mid. They don't want to be a CDM because they don't get all the glory.
No.
Yeah, that.
I think Liverpool went for the wrong Newcastle player. Should have signed Tonali instead. That would have solved their problems. Yeah. But they chose the wrong player in Isak. You'd already brought in Ekatike to spite Newcastle because they wouldn't sell you Isak. Then you went and bought Isak. You get what you deserve at the end of the day.
Well, I think at the in the last month and a half of the transfer window was technically like 3 months long.
Yeah.
The break thrown in there, like half of the time, Isak was throwing a hissy fit and saying, well, Liverpool talked to my agent one time, and so I'm guaranteed to go there, and I'm not going to play for Newcastle, and I'm not going to train with them, and I'm going to just chill and do absolutely nothing until I can actually play for Liverpool. And he screwed himself over. I do think that he would be performing at a higher level than he is right now if he continued to play for Newcastle for the first 3 games of the season.
He fits Newcastle's system and not Liverpool's system.
But also, this is another thing with Liverpool as well. Like all summer we know that Isak thing was there. But they then went and got Ekatike. He's the only one of the signings they've made that looks like he's fitted in straight away. He's ready to move, and that's that fire, that desire there. Well, they still go for Isak because I think the reason they went for Isak more than anything was to stop the likes of a Man City coming in a year later, or an Arsenal, or anyone else, or European rival coming in and taking him and strengthening them. Because Ekatike, yeah, started off the well. He's been bent, so his form's dropped off because his confidence been kicked to the floor. And as soon as I saw the team today, I saw Isak was starting. Ekatike was like, they are, because of how much they paid for him, they're really, really forcing the issue of we're going to have to play you into form. You're starting no matter what.
I don't think Schlott likes Ekatike. He didn't want Ekatike, did he? He wanted
Isak.
And you got
the Anfield Agenda Twitter account, X account, has put out a poll. Slot out?
Oh, but they won the league, remember? What? I want Slot to stay.
Liverpool fans are classy. They wouldn't do something like this. Put a poll out.
They wouldn't do this.
Oh, what a save!
He's been good. Newcastle got the better of the deal in the end. They got Voldemar. Yeah. I still think he would have suited you, Arsenal.
What Voldemar?
Yeah, because of the
aerial ability.
Yeah, would have been amazing. Yeah, he's good with his feet as well, isn't he?
I mean, it's looking at it was straight at Donnarumma, but he still has to make the save. To be fair to him.
Yeah. Let's see. What am I looking up here? Trying to figure out.
Go on.
Pen.
Ref.
Has he called it?
No. He's giving a goal kick.
Oh. They're going to check it.
I don't know. Honestly, he put the hand up to check us to make sure.
I don't know. City might get the City tax.
It depends who's on VAR. If it's Michael Oliver.
He's put his foot.
He shoved him in the back.
He tripped him.
He shoved him in the back.
Of his foot. Wait. He shoved him in the back.
Yeah. No, didn't take the ball after. Fuck off.
They're not going to give it if they shove him.
They won't give it.
No, not for that. It has to be a clear clip on the back of the foot, doesn't it, with his feet? Yeah, not giving it.
All right. So before you respond to Laura's message, Idris saying that Bayern won today. But if you actually watched that first half of the game, Bayern seemed so scattered. They conceded first. They conceded second. They then got. I think it was. I think it went 2-0. I think it went 2-0 up to Freiburg before Bayern scored their first goal. But I do know that halftime it finished 2-2. Full time I think was 6-2 to Bayern. But the fact that they were, and I'm pretty sure it was a set piece goal that Freiburg had scored. They scored from a corner. So very much can lose a game because when we play them, being realistic here, do you think that Arsenal would concede 6 goals?
I don't know if Bayern turn it on, they can turn it on. Bayern can turn it on when they want. They can play poor
in that league as well. In the league it was. If it was Champions League, maybe not.
But Ryan, would you like to respond to Laura?
I mean, it's a artificial outdoor tree, pre-lit. What more does she want?
How big is the tree in the gingerbread people?
Only 3 foot. It's a 3 foot. It's from outdoors, and because it's on the roof of the where I put it, I've had obviously the 3 foot's more suited because obviously if wind picks up, it gets blown away. So I'm not going to fucking get. So you're saying get a bigger tree? It's like no, because
I mean, you can see my tree right there. Oh.
Yeah.
I don't have my ornaments on it. It's not going to get plugged in until after Thanksgiving, so that just really means Friday, maybe Saturday. But I was doing a little looking here. Everton are in 13th with 15 points. United are in 10th with 18.
Who win tomorrow?
So, but all I'm saying here is if Everton win 1-0, that would be enough to move Liverpool down to 12th and still keep United in at 10th.
I think we'll beat Everton. I just think Everton are falling off.
Who's home? Who's at home?
I think we are.
If it was at the new Everton's new,
United are home.
People look at United and say, "Well, you drew Tottenham, drew to Forest. We drew 2-2 to a Forest team that's just beat Liverpool at Anfield 3-0."
Oh, I'm still
in. You know what I
mean?
Yeah, it's honestly Liverpool. I think Liverpool will struggle to based off of their current form, even factoring in like Champions League type form. I think Liverpool will struggle to qualify for the Champions League this season.
I said they'll finish 5th. I got laughed at.
So the way that I'm thinking about it, Liverpool and Chelsea women.
There we go.
Once they got the first loss, they just tumbled.
Yeah.
And they've tumbled right down the table. And I got made fun of for saying that, for early doors predictions that, Arsenal would win the league. Oh, almost won. That Arsenal would win the league and Chelsea would either finish second within 2 points of Arsenal or they would finish 4th.
I said Chelsea would win the league and it would be Arsenal, City, then Man United, then it would be Liverpool. I got laughed at for that.
And I'm talking about like the women's side and Gav, the all important Chelsea fan. It's like, that's laughable that Chelsea would finish 4th. And I'm like, okay, but you can only go on a winning streak or an undefeated streak for so long, and you go with that mentality of, oh, we're always going to win or we're always going to get a point in the domestic side of things. That once they get one loss, they're just going to stumble down, just like we saw with Liverpool. They went 5 games undefeated at the beginning of the season, and then they got 1 loss, and then they lost 4 more or 3 more. So
they can't penny for that.
That's what again. Before they were showing us these replays. Waiting.
They can't give a penny for that. Surely not.
What's he to do?
You can't. They didn't give the penny for the whole one.
Now they're gonna give it because it's City.
No, players, all good. It's all good.
Good.
All right, good. Because I know that I'm behind you. That's all I know.
Consistency, isn't it?
A little bit surprised though, since since he did end up clipping Foden's foot after the ball had been kicked.
It's crazy because if you think that's a penalty, then the whole one should have been a penalty.
Yeah. It's like they realized they messed up and needed to mess up on the other side of things.
And then people say 2 wrongs don't make a right. But then you shouldn't be getting the first one wrong then.
Go on, Harvey. Go on, Harvey.
Come on, Harvey.
Ref give nothing. Of course he doesn't.
He's not. It's City, isn't it? City tax.
Can't say that. Can't say that. Even though Mike Dean threw him under the bus on that bloody.
Not many City fans. Oh wait, we're in London. There might be a lot of City fans.
Yeah, not mixed with the Man United and Chelsea. Yeah,
I don't know. Most of the Man United fans are switched over to City if they're not loyal.
same with the Chelsea. The ones that jumped on board when Chelsea came into the money. When a few years later, when Man City started doing well. Yeah, you're old news, Chelsea. Piss off.
It's always the plastic fans that switch over.
Literally, I remember when Roman bought Chelsea. In my own year group, my own class and all that, they had some friends of mine that they like football. They didn't have a team, but suddenly the second the money came, literally just the day he made it all official, were Chelsea fans.
Just to say, with City fans, as soon as they got the money back in 2009, it was like there was a United fan we knew. He switched over to being a City fan, and it's like, really? Glory hunters, mate.
Yeah, I can't stand them. They're not stand them.
If you're a true United fan, you stick with them right now. At the worst time. But no, if City were to get relegated, I bet most of those City fans will switch over to another team.
I don't know. All I know is that I've seen that
Like
City would not be given a points deduction. They would just be given financial penalties.
Well,
that's ridiculous. They should be getting relegated. They should be getting relegated.
I mean, look at Everton 2 years ago. They broke the rules. They got a points deduction.
Yeah, but they only broke 2 rules and they got a points deduction. They got a double points deduction.
Yeah.
City have broken 115 rules. They should at least get relegated to League 2 at this point. They should be relegated. Or we could always say, give them something else. They're only allowed a 30 million financial, like a weekly wage cap, and they have to have Gareth Southgate for 5 years. And a transfer ban for 5 years.
Well, so if
that would be fair.
Liverpool. If City gets some sort of cap thrown onto them, whether that's a spending cap or weekly wage cap, I 100% think that you will see Haaland leaving.
Oh, you're
I think quite a few of the players will leave if they get a salary cap. I reckon they should get a massive deduction in their salary, and they have to sell quite a few players.
I think I don't know who their highest wage
3
people
years
are. I know that Haaland is probably the highest. Phil Foden, but City probably won't let go of Phil Foden to still keep within the FA regulations of so many English-born players part of it and all of that. But probably Haaland, probably Bernardo Silva. He'll probably be leaving.
I think Bernardo will leave at the end of the season no matter what. I think he's aging out now.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's rumours as well. Not official, but there is rumours that Pep could walk end of the season. This season, leave a year early.
I thought there was rumors that he was not going to even renew his contract. What was it, last year or 2 years ago? Last year, I think.
This time last year, he renewed it for 2 years. So
I was kind of surprised on that because it was like, all right, so we have the 115 and the trial has started, or it's going to, or whatever. I don't even know how long this shit's been going on, but it's like, all right, so with the 115 that's going on, is Pep going to stay? Is he not? If he stays, then that means that he probably knows that they'll get off with it. And then he signed the contract and it was announced. He's like, all right, so he's probably getting off with it. But you're probably looking, I mean, you could probably get rid of 2 people and get a better weekly wage bill and cut your expenses. And that is get rid of your manager, because I'm sure that Pep is making hand over fist on the money right now, and get rid of Haaland.
I think Haaland's on like 700k a week now.
No, new contracts on. Yeah.
He's got a ridiculous contract. Yes.
He's got. From what I heard, the rumor is the contract clause is if so he's got a ridiculous release clause.
Yeah.
But then if City during that contract, if he stays for the entirety of it, at any point if City do not qualify for the Champions League, he is able to like cancel his contract, leave on free essentially. Like the release clause becomes null and void and can essentially just walk and say cancel my contract. I don't want to be here anymore because I want to play in the Champions League.
Yeah.
And I think so, and like in all likelihood, he would.
I reckon he'd go PSG. Pep.
I feel like he would actually go to Real Madrid.
Also, about
I think Real Madrid would try and go
Good job. I don't think Pep will go to Madrid because of Barcelona, and I don't think he'll go
Oh,
because.
you're talking. I'm talking Haaland. I think Haaland would go to Real Madrid.
Haaland and Mbappe.
But
yeah.
it would not work out because then you would have. I mean,
could go Bayern Munich to replace Kane because Kane ain't getting any younger.
Yeah, that's that as well. But in the Dortmund thing, that's the Dortmund's been at Dortmund.
I know Haaland would most probably do that. He's that type of player. I don't think he'd be loyal.
But what? How Haaland has gone to?
Oh, go on. Oh, you bastard, Waldemar.
Haaland came from Germany, so would he really want to go back to the Bundesliga, or would he want to go to France or go to Spain?
PSG, Bayern. I think PSG and Bayern would be the only ones that'd be able to like.
If he's guaranteed trophies, he'll go wherever.
I don't think Real Madrid would sign him because I think Real Madrid have got Mbappe, so they really want to upset Mbappe and the apple cart. I mean, Vinny's been awful. They could do a trade deal with Vinny and some money for Haaland.
But also with Madrid, historically, it's not, especially since the original Galacticos have been disbanded over the early 2000s and all, they sort of retired or whatever. The fee goes on. Since then, the presidents and the club, the hierarchy, don't care about players anymore. So they want the next, best thing. They want the next best thing.
Well, to be honest, Haaland could fit him because Mbappe doesn't like playing a striker, but he likes playing out on the wing. So you could Haaland get rid of Vinny in the deal because I don't see Vinny stand there any longer because he's just not performing, is he?
I'm honestly surprised that he didn't leave in the summer.
Yeah, he's not scoring. Ever since he said the Ballon d'Or thing, Vinny, he's not showing up. He's disappeared.
No. I mean, I would say I could see Haaland going to Barcelona, but I don't think he's a fan of Barcelona, and also they're broke, so they wouldn't really be able to afford him. Because like Robert Lewandowski, pretty sure he's older than Harry Kane. He's
36, 37.
Yeah, so good on him for being able to stay fit and still play it at such a high level. But he's not getting any younger. They need a proper replacement for him. And
problem with Barcelona, they can't afford it.
Yeah.
And they got Rashford at the moment, and I'm thinking they're going to want to make the Rashford deal permanent after what he's doing there.
But Barcelona, they might actually start bringing in more revenue that they could use because they just played their first game.
They sold their league rights, didn't they? For the next 5 years, they sold it off.
Part of stuff,
yeah. So they're not making money off of revenue at the moment because they had to sell it off to buy like Rafinha and that. And they still they had to like bend over backwards just to get Rashford registered.
We saw it last year with Danny Olmo when they signed Danny Olmo. Yeah.
Should never have bought Coutinho. Worst thing they ever did for everyone.
I mean, Camp Nou just got finished and they played their first game there. But the thing, like, I do think that Barcelona could have maybe done and like tried to sell or cancel the contract of Lewandowski this season.
I think they'll let him go this season. I just think Barca have got such a good youth academy. They should just rely on their academy.
Yeah.
The likes of Bernal and that. Bernal, Lamine Yamal.
And I think, the thing with Yamal though is he's got an injury to his pelvic area, which is apparently like something that will never go away. and he could always be playing in pain, but it also doesn't help when certain activities are done over and above what they should be, kind of thing.
I wonder how he got
It's at least what I've been reading. So I got curious as to what it was that, like, what the injury actually is and the medical side of it.
Yeah.
So he's a great player right now. I don't think in 5 years he'll still be, the all-time best.
No, I just don't hope he doesn't end up like Ansu Fati. He's problem with Yamal. I found he's too big headed. He lets things get to his head, and that will cost.
He 100% thought that he was winning the Ballon d'Or this season.
He shouldn't have even been second. Rafinha was robbed. I think Rafinha was.
Rafinha should have finished second, but Barcelona will not allow a player other than an academy player to win the Ballon d'Or, I think.
It's ridiculous. Rafinha getting treated the way he's been treated. The way he played last season he should have won the Ballon d'Or for me. I know.
It's all. I mean, you can flip it to the women's side. Like Mariona, Alessia, or even Alexia Putellas should have won the award. If you look at strictly, if you take out all of the Arsenal players, if you look at strictly the Spanish Barcelona players, Aitana Bonmati was not the best Barcelona player last season.
Oh, go on!
Oh, you bastard! I did a mistake, you bastard!
How have you missed? Oh my god!
So I mean, it's definitely a big
season
thing.
right there. That reminds me of Glasgow in England.
Oh yeah,
that is miss of the season right there.
Oh,
he's on side as well.
Just about on the wall.
That's miss of the season.
I feel like we kind of just need to overlook like the whole individual awards like that because it's obviously
it's not an individual award, is it?
It's a popularity contest.
If it was, Lewandowski would have won it at least twice, and Modric.
Henry would have won it.
Yeah, Henry would have won it back in 2003, whatever it was. Fucking
it's a shambles, isn't it?
You
got Luis Suarez, who should have won it that year when he got the top goal scorer and top assister. He's the only other player to do it in La Liga, but Ronaldo won it.
Yeah.
Suarez, I hate Suarez, hands down, but I still think Suarez should have won it that year. All because he bit someone.
Well, don't you know, part of it is being a class act, which, like, being respectful. Which honestly, that right there, and how Yamal, like, there was the whole his whole birthday island, and I'm buying dwarfs to be the entertainment. Like that came out, and you're seriously saying, oh yeah, that guy deserves to be second. That guy deserves to be named the best young player.
Well, look at Ronaldo.
He acts like a man whore. Sorry.
Well, look at Ronaldo when he won the Ballon d'Or. He was putting his own teammates under the bus like Gareth Bale and that. And then he tried to get Morata's goal chalked off because he didn't score it.
Yeah, I remember that as well.
It was offside. I'm like, wait, you've just won the game and now you're trying to chalk off on your own teammates' goals because you didn't score it. Portuguese players for you, isn't it? But the Ballon
in the 1920s, when obviously Bayern Munich won the Champions League. And there was Lewandowski. Everyone's like Lewandowski, so obviously what he's done domestically and of won the Champions League. Went to was it Ronaldo or Messi? One of them two won it. It was like,
I think it was COVID stopped it. So back in 2020, COVID stopped him from winning it. No one won the Ballon d'Or.
That was it. Yeah, then the following year, that was it.
They gave him a Lego Ballon d'Or, didn't they? I feel sorry for Lewa. He's been robbed too many times.
There was 1 year when Modric should have won it. He didn't win it until 2 years later, but he didn't deserve it when he did win it.
He's going to win it now because I think people are saying Haaland, but you can't deny what Kane's doing at Bayern at the moment.
It's going to be early stages again. It's going to be an interesting one. It looks like for once.
I think Kane and Haaland are most probably top favourites for the moment.
I think it's whoever wins the domestic league and Champions League.
Yeah,
and does win the World Cup because they're both going to be going there as well.
Yeah, the World Cup's going to be a big thing.
Further than that, he's going to be given it.
Who do you think is going to win the World Cup?
I want it to be us, but I don't know.
You would say,
I think it will be.
I don't think it'd be us. I think Tommy Tickles will get us out of it. I just don't think we'll go that far.
That's what I'm
Unless
saying.
he gets like a Gareth Southgate run, but it gets easy teams, then we might make it.
We'll find out in the 5th, won't we? But honestly, I don't know.
I think I said Portugal.
I don't think Ronaldo will hold him back. He's Vulture, the great player he is. The longer he's sticking around in that team, making it all about. Again, he makes it all about him in the Portugal team.
They've got unbelievable players, though.
Yeah, they've got some great players, but he makes it all about him still.
Yeah, that's his problem.
And look at the manager, for God's sake, Roberto Martinez.
It's kind of like LeBron with the Lakers. He makes it all about him and tries to put Doncic under the bus. And when Doncic is their best player,
I think LeBron actually needs to retire.
he does.
And I thought that he was going to retire when he was like, "Oh yeah, I'm kind of injured, so I'm going to be missing the first part of the season to get better." And
well, Luka's the future of the Lakers. He's unbelievable, Luka Doncic.
yeah.
And you got Nikola Jokic, who should be winning MVP this year, but they're throwing him under the bus. He's having an unbelievable season as well, Jokic. But yeah, it's kind of like, I'd say the LeBron comparisons with Ronaldo with Portugal is they should both either retire or stop playing because they're just holding their teams back.
Yeah.
And the Lakers have been better without LeBron.
Well, that's not what I'm looking at.
But Norway doing well as well, and have they qualified yet?
They've qualified. They won their group. They're in the World Cup next year. So that's what I'm saying.
Ireland are fighting to get into the thing now.
Yeah, they've got to do a playoff set up, haven't they?
I didn't know that because the Irish guy went mad when they won
it.
Yeah. Parrot.
Yeah, what was it? You got Italy versus Northern Ireland for one playoff. Wales versus, I can't remember Wales are playing, but whoever wins the Italy game plays Wales or that side of things.
I'm not going to lie, a lot of Welsh friends, I hope Wales don't make it.
Yeah. It's just be boring anyway with Wales, with all due respect. They ain't got a good enough team to do anything. Without Bale and Ramsey, they're not that exciting.
Without Gareth Bale, they're nothing.
Yeah.
Gareth Bale's the only linchpin there.
He was the poster boy, yeah. Let's be brutally honest. Republic of Ireland, I can't remember what they got, but they've got the only more favourable side of the draw, put it that way.
Well, they had a way better team back in 2016 with the likes of Ashley Williams and that.
Yeah.
Ramsey, Williams, Gareth Bale.
Because Chris Thompson just came in and continued the work that Gary Speed did. That's what he did. He just continued that process, that method.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I will say I was thinking that there would at least be one goal in the first half, and based off of how Newcastle did
There's been chances. There's been some good chances for both teams.
Mainly Newcastle though, but still been chances.
4-3 for Newcastle and 7-2 for City. So I mean, looking at the all important expected goals. Newcastle is at 1.18 expected goals, and City's at 0.99. So,
well, if they can shut Fulham down, I don't think City will score.
Hold on. Okay.
I think 2-1.
I was thinking, maybe a 2-1 or a 2-2.
I think 2-1 Newcastle. At this rate.
Well, if it's going, yeah, Newcastle could nick this, yeah.
Yeah.
Considering everyone wrote them off.
Yeah. I don't know. The games this morning, for me, the 10 o'clock, so is it the 3 o'clock kickoffs, the Liverpool plot games, those 5 games, the first half of them were boring as hell. And it didn't really seem like all of the teams started to really turn up in the last 15 to 20 minutes. Like,
sounds about right.
Yeah, again,
Palace are doing unbelievable this year.
Yeah, fair play to them. The curse hasn't hit. The community shield curse hasn't hit them yet, so it's good for them. To be honest,
it kind of backfired on Liverpool. They lost the community shield because they didn't want the curse.
Yeah, I said that. Me and Neil were doing that. Obviously, we were doing that show.
And
they don't want it. They really sort of decided that they don't want the curse. They don't want the excuses.
I think it's big teams.
At least what they did do is they lost their ability to actually win a trophy this season by giving up.
I think they lost their trophy for putting Salah too further back into the midfield.
Yeah.
They shouldn't have focused on Ekatike. They should have brought in a Firmino sort of player to bring out Salah's last season if it was going to be his last season. But they are missing Salah. Ekatike, a reason why PSG got rid of Ekatike, you can see it. Yeah, he started off well, but he's disappeared now.
I think Ekatike has disappeared because Slot doesn't have any faith in him to actually play him.
Yeah.
Should have just let him go to Newcastle.
Yeah.
Because if Newcastle got Ekatike, they would have sold Liverpool Isak anyway.
Quicker, yeah.
But Liverpool thought, oh, they're going to keep them both. So let's just spite them and buy Ekatike just to wind Newcastle up.
Yeah.
It's a childish buy, really. They kind of blew £79 million on a player that they didn't really want. And you shouldn't be doing that in this day and age. And they let Luis Diaz go. Look how Luis Diaz is doing in Bayern Munich colours.
Yeah.
Literally.
So he did have a bit of a stinker today. He didn't really exist on the pitch today.
Yeah. Well, he kind of went missing for Liverpool, didn't he? He'll have that one blue patch where he scored purple patch, he scored tons of goals. And then he'll just disappear for like the rest of the few months. Always found with him. I can't believe people think Doku's good. He's a pace merchant. He always will be.
Yeah.
He's got one goal against Liverpool. Now he's one of the best players in the world.
Well, this is another thing with Doc. Since they brought him in a couple of years back, he had that purple patch when he arrived, and then he played it, come up against Arsenal. Ben White pocketed him, and then he went off. He just disappeared in terms of his form.
Yeah,
he's picked up another purple patch now, and everyone's like, oh, "This is amazing. He's a great. He's on now."
What is it? One goal against Liverpool, and that's it.
Yeah.
And he hasn't scored since then. He's a pace merchant. For me, he's literally just a pace merchant.
Yeah.
If he didn't have his pace, he wouldn't be a good player.
The only reason it worked against Liverpool, because Conor Bradley kept running literally.
I mean, everyone's battering Liverpool.
Yeah, giving him the space.
That's the problem. Everyone's battling Liverpool, and Van Dijk's getting shown up for what he really is. People thought Van Dijk was amazing centre back. You can only run away from players for so long, and it finally won't work.
I had said it before, and I'll say it again. The worst thing that Liverpool did last season was give Salah and Van Dijk an extension.
Yeah, just like kind of reminds me of the Sanchez deal at Man United. Once you give them all that money, they're like, "Yeah, we don't need to bother anymore."
Was it one goal? And how many was there for you?
I mean, Salah scored 2 goals this year, and one's a penalty.
Yeah,
Laughable.
That is laughable.
But Rooney calls it out and gets slated and when Van Dijk's next season on live TV. What was you saying, Wayne? We just won this game quite easy, 1-0, even though it's a scrappy, boring game.
I still think he's the most overrated centre back of all time. I think players like Matip and Konate have covered.
How did he miss that?
God, that's a miss.
But even this one, Phil Foden.
That's another thing. People say Phil Foden's good. He had one good season. What's he done since?
Yeah.
They
were talking about it last game or so. That Foden, how in the hell do you miss that dude? Like, him, he's just now coming back into form. Like, you can't win the massive trophy of what was it, the PFA Player of the Season, and then just completely ghost off the following season. Like,
yeah, he didn't deserve it that season.
No, he got it because purple patch.
It was like I think that season, looking at the goal contributions and the off the ball play, it should not have gone to a City player, and if it was going to go to a City player, it needed to be going to Haaland.
It was the same one when Kevin De Bruyne won it twice. De Bruyne should have won it in both of those seasons. It should have been Salah one season. I think it was like Harry Kane or Salah or Bruno Fernandes was way better than De Bruyne, yet he still won it 2 seasons in a row. I was saying to my friend once, I think when Salah lost out, it was his second season. I said, De Bruyne will win it. He's like, no, Salah will win it. There's no way De Bruyne will win it. I was like, no, City tax, he will win it. What happened? De Bruyne wins at the end of the season. He missed like 3 months of the season as well, didn't he?
Yeah.
But it was favoritism back then. It was like, because De Bruyne, he's amazing, and he just won it when he shouldn't have. But the funny fact is, De Bruyne has never won a Player of the Month ever in his career.
Yup. But he can somehow still be player of the season.
2 years running when he shouldn't have. Son got robbed as well of even being in it at one point. He finished top goal scorer of Salah that year. That was crazy.
Well, this is what I said, but the manager of the year award now is pointless because years ago, I remember when 2001, 2002, 2001? No, so the year before, 2001, Man United won the league, as you know.
Yeah.
But Ipswich had finished fifth, and George Birdie got manager of the season because of what he'd achieved with a newly promoted team. That doesn't happen anymore. It's just whoever wins the league, that's the manager of the year, no matter what. Chris Wilder came up a few years back in the year before COVID.
He win manager of the year over Leicester.
Yeah,
that's fair enough.
That I can understand because obviously that was a massive achievement out of nothing. But Chris Wilder
You got to say Sunderland manager.
Yeah, Sunderland manager this season. Chris Wilder sort of won it the first season. Sheffield United came up, when they were 6th, 7th, or whatever it was. He sort of won it, but he didn't. It was Pep or Klopp or whoever it was who won the league.
Yeah, Man City favouritism, isn't it? It's like Liverpool, Man City, kind of like Ronaldo, Messi sort of thing.
Also, I don't know about you, but for me, the rivalry of City Liverpool is not a rivalry. When one team dominates the way the City did, it's not a rivalry. You're just dead make up the numbers.
Liverpool were only there to like push them, and that was it.
Yeah.
Liverpool's most dominant team in how many years has only won 2 Premier League titles? Yet Man United's most dominant team won 13.
Yeah.
Yet Liverpool make out there that they have the greatest team in Premier League history. It's like, really?
Well, even in the first few years of Wenger, the Wenger-Fergie rivalry, yeah, you won the majority. You won like 5 or 6. You won. We won like 3 or 4. We won 3. Something like that is like 5 feet in your favour. But that's a rivalry when teams are going toe to toe, taking the title of each other year in year out, sort of thing. Not, oh, you're going to win it. And it's even now, like, go on, City, you can do it. That's not a rivalry when you're going.
But another thing, they always dropped off in their second season. They'll have one season where they'll push City, and the next season they'll disappear to like 4th.
Well, look at the last time they won the league.
Or 11th.
Yeah. Look at the last time they won the league. They blamed it on injuries, ironically, as well, back then with Van Dijk and all that. Look how they finished like 4th, or just about 4th, I think it was, in the last day of the season.
I remember.
They had to put a run to get 4th, by the way. And look at them this season. Won the league, and the difference is this time they spent the money invested. They just gone.
Yeah, and they pushed out the players that actually won them the league.
Yeah.
They pushed out the likes of Salah and made him like a secondary role player to try and like accommodate Isak, who, to be honest, I think Isak fit Newcastle's system. That's why he scored so many goals. If you look at his last season at Sociedad, he was awful. What was it, like 6 goals in 32 games? Yeah, he was awful. Newcastle gave him the faith. I just think at the moment he's at a club where he's got the highest price tag on his head. He's got massive expectations. I just don't think he'll live up to the price tag. For me, he's got to be scoring every week for that price tag. Just like with Souness, with Paul Pogba. It's mad, isn't it? I mean, Graham Souness absolutely lynched Pogba as soon as we got him on the price tag. But what about Florian Wirtz? I don't hear anyone lynching Florian Wirtz.
Liverpool sucks. It's Liverpool favouritism.
Well, he's never been in the Prem before, and we need to give him time to acclimate.
But the problem was Pogba was never in the Premier before. He may have been in the Premier League at Man United, but he never played in the Premier League.
Never played, yeah.
He played in Italy, more defensive league. But they all ripped Pogba as soon as he's price tag. You're not going to rip Florian Wirtz, who's most played with the worst signing this season, but hands down.
And I think part of it is that completely different style of play between the two leagues, and I don't think that the Prem is the right fit for him.
No, I just don't think many.
Klopp is just like getting, or not Klopp. I feel like Slot is getting in his head. Yeah.
I just think German players don't adapt to the Premier League well, do they? I don't think German league players adapt to the Premier League very well. I think only a few ever have. Like Erling Haaland's just a freak, so it's fair enough. There's just not many that's adapted. I mean, Voldemort has adapted. I'll give him that. but I can't really name too many that have adapted.
No.
I think the last one was Ilkay Gundogan before Haaland at City.
Even then, it took him time.
Yeah. But sometimes it doesn't always like pan out. Like, look at Kai Havertz at Chelsea.
I was gonna say I think the
Yeah.
Arsenal player that last played in Germany was Havertz, but he went to Chelsea and then to Arsenal.
He still hasn't been that amazing, though, has he? He's still not been like a.
Well, I think part of it is that he was playing as more of a striker role in Germany. Came to Chelsea. Chelsea were like, "Screw you! You aren't good enough to play up top. We're gonna shove you into the midfield." And then he's starting to get his He was starting to get his confidence back as a striker, and then he got injured.
For me, I find him. He's exactly like Florian Wirtz. They both come from Leverkusen. They're both secondary strikers. They're both shadow strikers, like just behind the striker.
The centre forward, basically. Yeah.
Yeah, they're like just behind the striker, playing that role where they're coming in a little bit and then just coming out onto attack and score. And plus, they've said Florian Wirtz last year was dribbling past players, no problem. This year, he's barely dribbled past anyone. His dribbling stats have gone down massively this year.
Who's that one? Chelsea got Liverpool. It was now Timo Werner.
Timo Werner, yeah. Yeah, he was awful. He was bloody good in Germany.
Yeah, first time.
He got 2 left feet.
Isn't it? Is he? Then he went on a loan deal at Spurs last season. Is he still there?
No, he's back at. I think he's back at a Leverkusen. Not Leverkusen.
Salzburg.
Salzburg.
Yeah.
But they want rid of him because he's just not good enough.
Leipzig, or if it is Leipzig, so RB Leipzig.
You look at Keita that went to like Liverpool. He was awful as well. Naby Keita, another one from Germany.
Yeah.
They paid us 60 million for him, and what did he do? Nothing.
He was always injured as well.
Yeah,
never there for him.
Oh, Guardiola's another one that's come from Germany. That's actually done all right.
Yeah.
I don't always say he's done amazing because he's been all right.
Yeah.
Been decent.
Yeah.
That's the problem with buying Sesko, though. He's from the German league as well. It's just that. It's those sort of players, isn't it?
Yeah, it's that, and it's just the fact of obviously the season they had as well. That's for me. In some way, Neil will tell you, I was hell bent. I wanted Gyökeres because I'm at a point now. Well, even back in the summer, I was at a point where we've got all the effort into this squad. Just that one again. That's really the out and out striker to be in that slot to kick up, slot in and kick on when he does. It needs to be an experienced head. Out of the 2 options you're giving us, Gyökeres is that man. Sesko, he's still raw.
Yeah. I just think Sesko, I don't think Gyökeres fits your system. I think he fits the Amorim system more. It's the only system. It's the only system he's played well in. I think Voldemar 100% would have been the sort of player you should have gone for, or someone like that.
Yeah, because he was like crossing the fucking ball in.
Yeah.
Basically, Giroud again. This is what we did. This is what we had when we had Giroud all them years. Is like we'd always put the ball in, but it would be across the floor. When he's more, it was always more aerial ability wise, like Voldemar. As soon as we got rid of, as soon as we got rid of him, we brought in Lacazette and Aubameyang. We was like fucking thrown it in the air. For fuck's sake, make your minds up.
It's a weird one, isn't it? It's like Gyökeres isn't really known for corners, is he? He's more of a he likes to run through players,
play the lines and all it, yeah.
But he has now started to score more with his head because I think there were several pundits that were like, oh, he's gonna absolutely fail at Arsenal because he doesn't score goals with his head. It's always with his feet. And what was his first goal? Pretty sure it was with a head.
Well, and he scored like one with his head because I know he scored one with his arse.
No, he scored one with the thigh.
Yeah, because he got kicked at him.
He got headed across the goal by Gabriel. When he hits a hit off his leg, he was like, okay, I'll take it.
I think Gabriel scored all your headers this year. He's been unbelievable, hasn't he, Gabriel?
Yeah.
I think he's been your best player by far.
Oh, definitely.
He's been unbelievable. What have you put in the water for Gabriel?
Space.
At the moment, Gabriel for player of the year. So Premier League player.
Premier League wise. So
He's got to be a shout.
Yeah.
I mean, Arsenal haven't conceded that many goals either.
5.
And he's been part of it.
5 in all comps in like 60.
That's what I mean. And you got Gabriel scoring near enough mostly weeks, with his head. He's got to be there for the end of the year. Though.
Yeah, I think in terms, I know you'll be out for hopefully just a few weeks or whatever, however long it may be. But
that's a big loss. That is.
But again, unlike previous, it's not the end of the world, though, because we have got Cape, Ricardo.
But you're missing the aerial threat with his header.
Yeah,
because that's the thing that he brought Gabriel, that aerial threat. He's always scoring them.
Yeah, that's where Steve's got to step up now. We got Timber can do that as well sometimes. The old area, the short guy he is, he does get up a bit and get a few headers.
I think Gabriel is more of a left back though. He played left back, I think. Mostly
he plays left back. Again, when him and Muscala both signed in the summer, they did their interviews with the club. They both they like to play. They can play anywhere across the back line and play. They play left centre back. They can play with a Gabriel.
Scary.
Yeah. Well. Even when we bought Timber, he is a right back. That's what we bought him.
Yeah.
But initially, for the first year or so, I know for the first year of him actually playing, in between his ACL, he was playing left back.
He was actually a centre back for Ajax, Timber.
Yeah.
And the thing is, they had already had 2 different right backs. It's the same with Calafiori, who was a centre back. Now he's a left back. Yeah. And then you got Ben White, who was a centre back, and become a right back.
Yeah. We're not converting players at Arsenal.
Yeah, you like to have 4 centre backs. It's kind of like when you're playing PES and you play with 4 centre backs.
Yeah, well, back in the day, back in Wenger's day,
10 right backs. Yeah,
it was turning Freddie Lundberg a striker into a winger, Henri a winger into a striker.
Yeah, to be honest, that's a master stroke making Henri a striker. It's unbelievable
for this league as well. Yeah, suited it perfectly at the time.
It's unbelievable.
Because we watched him and all that. You'd always, because he had that experience of and the wing, he'd comfortably go out to the wing, get the ball, and come back, and he wouldn't take anything out of his game.
No, the arrogance of him as well. You needed to be that arrogant to be that good.
Yeah.
I remember that free kick he scored, and he went to the referee. Is that okay?
Yeah, against Wigan. Yeah.
I remember jipping for the penalty with Perez as well. The famous little ball roll.
They should have stuck to
that's what they were thinking.
Yeah, they should have stuck to the plan and had it the other way around.
Yeah.
Oh dear. Because they've said since we planned it this. We did all week. We've been doing it in training the opposite way, where Henri would do it and I'll tap it in and this and that, or tap it across and all that. Last minute, we decided actually no, we're going to do it this way instead. And Perez was confident.
The fact that he kind of misrolled his studs on the top of the ball as well.
Yeah, it's like, where are you?
It's crazy.
We didn't. Thing is, we didn't get punished. We still won the game.
Yeah,
thankfully.
But the jokes and the memes as well. If it was the social media, imagine the memes that would come out. Or I remember the young.
I feel like they still come out every once in a while, and when you get the highlight reel and people are like, wait, that actually happened. You start.
People don't remember it. It's kind of like that Sterling missed a few years back for City. He was 2 yards out. He put it over the bar.
I remember that. Yeah.
Oh my god, we rinsed Sterling for that.
What was it? Just another one of Sterling. What was it back in the Euros when it was like the pandemic? One
2020.
And it was like we're playing Scotland in the group stages. And the guy's watched it on TV. He's filmed it. He's filming himself. He's filming the TV screen. He's like, pass it. Falls to the floor. You bastard! Oh, you know. What about World Cup before that? Harry Kane sort of squared it to Sterling. Didn't do that.
No.
And what was it for the next 2 years after that? Every time someone squared it to Sterling, he missed it. See, this is why Kane didn't do it.
It's the same with both those finals against Italy and Spain. We should have stayed attacking. I don't know why Gareth Southgate got his goal and then sat back. Because against Italy, we should have beaten Italy. If we'd kept attacking against Italy, we would have beaten them 3-4-0. I don't get because we were a better team than Italy. Italy didn't have a good team there. They had a makeshift. They had an old team, and the problem was, look, as soon as Luke Shaw scored, Southgate was like, "Yeah, just sit back, defend." But if we had attacked, we would have beaten them 3-4-0. I literally think we would have beaten them 3 or 4-0 because we had a way better attack than them, better team than them, and they just threw it away. This is why Southgate is just not a good manager. Panics. Oh, we're winning. Sit back.
Yeah.
Or when we got that goal against Spain, we sat back after that. Yeah. And then we just let them go and score.
2 minutes later, something like that was ridiculous like that. I was like, for fuck's sake.
Should have beaten Spain as well. Spain shouldn't have been there after they robbed Germany with that handball in the penalty box.
So,
but there were people saying, "Oh, it shouldn't have been a handball." I'm like, dude, I remember when what was it? Wan-Bissaka did the same thing, and we got a penalty given against us. I think it was against West Brom or Norwich. It was one of the teams, and they got a penalty for the same thing. I'm like, I want consistency from the rest every time I see Man United give it a penalty. Like what was it? The Spurs one where Spurs handballed against Man United, no penalty, but they did it against Arsenal. Arsenal got a penalty for it. I was like, where's the consistency in that? The referees every week, just no consistency whatsoever.
No, they just make up as they go along. Literally today, the first they should be after they scored the first goal, they immediately put the ball back in the back of the net. But it was like it might have been because like Sky Sports something like they're saying it's handball, but it's hitting there. And then afterwards, there's another angle which showing it's hit the top of his arm there, but where the sleeve is. So because they didn't give it on because it's not conclusive enough to say a goal because they got their other angle to show it didn't touch it and they can't give the goal and all that. It's like, oh, for fuck's sake. But it happened tomorrow. So either tomorrow or Monday's games, respectively. It'll happen again, and they'll do the reversal. And that's what fucks off us football fans. Is like, you say one thing, and then the very next day you're doing something the complete opposite.
Wait! You're talking the Forest goal that was allowed or disallowed?
Disallowed.
We're trying to talk about.
Isn't the Forest goal that was scored that actually counted first? Wasn't that like very similar to the Liverpool goal that got chalked off last week or last game week, where you had someone that was standing in front of the keeper and blocking their line of sight, or was that?
Yeah, I don't.
Was it City versus Liverpool? Is that what it was?
That should have been chalked up, but it still would have changed the game. Liverpool still would have lost that game. But to be honest, look at all the decisions Liverpool had go from last year where they kept handballing it and getting away with it. And as soon as Son handballed it against them, they got a penalty last year. So it's kind of calmer with them.
Look at all the shit that Van Dijk gets away with the elbowing.
They're showing that Newcastle should have had a penalty against them, but that's not. You can't give that because his hands like so close.
His arms are his arms are close to his body, and he gets the ball pelted at him from 2 yards away.
Yeah.
Sorry, Catherine. Sorry.
I forgot what I was going to say.
You talk about the goals, the consistency of the referee in terms of goal. The Forest goal was the first goal.
Yeah,
and not the previous week with Liverpool.
I think one of the biggest problems with the refereeing nowadays in the men's game is that ever since VAR has been allowed, they are much more reliant on VAR to give them the correct calls or to give them a call, whether it's correct or not, than to actually use brains and what they have certifications for to actually do their job. Yeah. But it's just we saw it just a second.
I think Mika Richards has been a clown right now, saying it should have been a penalty when what are you supposed to do for that range?
He's in the Man City pale. We do know that. He's an ambassador for the club.
So, I like Mika Richards, don't get me wrong, he's funny. But
we had seen it last year. I think it was primarily with City, or it was more or less calls against Arsenal, where they were like, we'll call it this way, and then the very next day or the very next game, you're like, same exact thing. Oh yeah, nothing. And yet Arsenal got screwed over. What's that saying?
I'm going to zoom in once and I'll make this. Put us in the bottom. There you go. From your brother. Just a gentleman.
I live closest to the bottom three at the top. Oh, do you remember when Man United were like that last year?
Yeah.
I was just my Liverpool friend right the other day. He said I would not take no slander from Man United fan. I was like, well, we're not doing as bad as you. I mean, considering we're one of the worst teams in the league.
Thought we're on the way again.
And you're Premier League.
I think part of United's problem, though, I'm not saying that they will be the best ever this season. That's obviously not happening right now. But I think part of it is that in we're kind of seeing it on the Arsenal women's side. You had a new manager come in partway through the season, right? Didn't he come partway through the season?
Yeah, he did.
He didn't really do much in the first available transfer window, but was starting to try and implement their style of play into the team that they have now inherited.
Bastards.
And now Amarin is being given the time to actually try and make a difference.
Well, to be fair, I feel sorry for him because he got thrown in at the deep end too fast. He did get Dogo in. Oh, did you not see that comment? The "You'll never walk alone" comment. He said, "You'll never win again."
Yeah,
that was class. You never win again. That was brilliant. Yeah, with Amarin, he did get Dogo in, but I think Dogo is an okay player. I don't think he's this amazing left back.
He's not a needle mover in that position. Yeah,
nah, he's raw. He's still got to learn. But yeah, Amarin, I don't get why Man United fans turned on Amarin in the first season because it's not his fault. He literally was given a team that was down in tools like Rashford, who didn't want to play his system. People say, "Oh, but Rashford's good." He wouldn't track back. He wanted to play Rashford as a wing back. You can't play Rashford as cam. And Rashford will not track back.
As well.
Yeah, Garnacho. Oh. His attitude problems. People go, "Oh, but the talent." Chelsea are finding out now his attitude is the biggest reason we got rid of him. He thinks he's better than what he is. He thinks he's the next Cristiano Ronaldo. I'm sorry, mate. You're way too far away from that. If you let the ego get to your head, you'll end up like Ansu Fati or other players who had the talent, or Freddie Adu, who was also another top talent player, and they just didn't work out for him. But no, I think Amarin deserves the tools. Give him the chance, and he'll prove himself. Like if you look at Man United's what is it? XG this year, we've got the best attacking output XG of any team. We just can't finish. We've had the most chances created of any Premier League team this year. And then you look at the goals we've conceded, goalkeeping errors from Onana and Bayandit, where games we shouldn't have lost. It's the same last year. We lost games where Onana or Bayandit would just let the ball in when they shouldn't. Easy, simple saves. But yeah, would you like to take Semenyo? I think most people would love Semenyo, wouldn't they, at this point? You'd take Semenyo at Arsenal, wouldn't you?
Yeah, I think the only thing with Semenyo right now is that if any team that signs him in January, you aren't really going to see him until February, March.
Yeah, isn't it? Is he in AFCON or not?
Yeah.
I don't think he is. I don't think they qualified. He's
They didn't qualify, then he should be fine then.
That's why
he's just got to take time to adapt, isn't he? That's a bloody brilliant challenge. He's got to take time to adapt as well, isn't he?
I think it's more so. Yeah, I think it's more so adapting to the new club wherever he goes and all that,
and the new system and style of play.
Yeah.
What is the point of the January transfer window? Because you're signing players. You're signing players. There's not really a we're off for 4 weeks. You can sign a player at the beginning and you can give them 4 weeks of new training to get them implemented. It is you are signing the player and you have to try and implement them while still managing the rest of your team and getting them up to speed on everything.
Well, beforehand, we used to have an infinite transfer window. It used to be you'd be able to sign anyone whenever you wanted. But then they kind of made it a summer transfer window. And the January transfer window is like when your players start to get fatigued or tired, so you can bring in a player to replace them. Or if your squad's not working out, the January transfer window is there to gamble on and get better players. Yeah. But the problem is teams can demand higher transfer value in January because they don't need to sell the player. So you will have to pay more if you want that player. And that's what they do. The January transfer window is there just to freshen up the squad halfway through the season.
Yeah, because before they made it a summer winter only thing, it was, as you say, it was literally 24/7.
Yeah, 24/7.
I remember. Was it October, early November? Robbie Fowler's up and leaving Liverpool for Leeds. That was mad.
I think as well times when we signed like Andy Cole, Dwight York and stuff like that.
Dwight York and things like that. Yeah,
sharing them. But yeah, it used to be a full transfer window non-stop, if I remember correctly, back in the old years. To be the old Champions League format I used to like with the away goal rule. I wish they never got that. And then they added they got rid of the group stages for more money.
For me, yeah, I agree. The away goal rule should have stood. They said the the thing they should have actually got rid of was the extra time in the second leg. It should be 90 minutes both legs. And if it is with away goal still a tie or draw or whatever, penalty shootout.
You know why they got rid of the away goal? Because Man City went out against the French team on the away goal.
Every fucking time.
That's why they did it, yeah. Because they would always go out on the away goal against the French team or some little team. It helped the little teams. Yeah, it helped the little teams out, and I always liked it. I always thought it was a good rule.
See, I kind of like what they're doing in the Carabao Cup this season. You know, if it's still a draw after 90, we're going directly into penalties.
Yeah,
and I think that they should do that more often because one, you're giving in second leg competitions, you are then giving the team that is hosting the second leg, which with the new Champions League format, it's just going to be the team with the higher finishing position in the league table. They will have 30 more minutes of gameplay of home field advantage. And I know that, you know, the whole penalty shootout, you know, you still have most of your fans around you, but that if it's still tied after 30, then the penalty shootout is usually what, like another 20 minutes?
Yeah.
Depending on how long it goes. Like,
yeah, it's not
you are then giving the team that has the second leg home field advantage an hour more of home field advantage. Rather than just 20 minutes.
Plus, they're putting added on time into extra time. Minutes for Liverpool if they haven't scored.
So I think I will say I kind of do like the league phase of the Champions League, just because like you do get, you know, just that little bit more competition of like, oh, you can play Real Madrid and Barcelona in the same league phase. But you could also then go on and face them again, like we did with PSG last season. We played PSG in the league phase, beat them, and then lost to them on 2 legs.
I just don't like it because you're playing 2 more games. Your team is playing literally 2 more games than they would have in the group phases. That's the wild thing about it. And then you're playing harder teams where with the group phase, your team could have an easy run. That's what they get, and then you can get out the group phases, and your job's done. And you can rest your players for the league if you qualified. But if you qualify top spot for this group phase, you're not guaranteed not to get a hard team. You can still.
I mean, we saw it last year. Like Real Madrid had to fight, or they had to go into the 2-leg playoff. Bayern did too. Like I think part of it was that they thought it was just going to be like an easier run, but I mean, we're even seeing it on the women's side. This team, Leuven, who when Arsenal drew Leuven, we're like, oh, they're the small team from Belgium. It's their first time playing in there. It's going to be a walk in the park. They have more points on the league table than Arsenal do right now. I think they have. Oh wait, no, they have 1 less. I think they have 1 win and 2 draws. Arsenal have 2 wins.
I think they scrap the league phase and just go back to the group phase.
They held their own against Barcelona. They still lost, but it wasn't a 7-0 blowout like I was thinking it was going to be. Like some of these smaller teams, I think, are especially benefiting from it. If the big if City have to go to a stadium that only can seat 5,000 people, I think City, I think Liverpool, I think Spurs, I think they struggle more in these smaller stadiums. Arsenal can really go and Arsenal can go anywhere and still just completely dominate, but I think that's more on their defense than anything. Like, we'll do a scrappy 1-0 win, but I think I mean even like PSG, all of the big teams in Europe, they struggle at these smaller stadiums.
Well, I think City used to it. They get about 5,000 people in their stadium, don't they?
Yeah.
True fans. I remember there was a post, I think it was 2 seasons ago, a City fan saying, look how many fans we got outside. It was actually Coventry fans. The idiot posted a Coventry post. It's like, you do know what team you support, right?
Yeah.
But yeah, I get what you mean. Like, but you've also got to remember some of these little teams don't play their seasons as well. Like some of their seasons are already finished and they're on their breaks.
Yeah.
So they got time to rest, and then they play against these big teams that are playing in their league, like all their others, like sort of.
But I think that could also like hinder them if they aren't competing in the domestic league and it's just preparing for the Champions League. Yes,
Yeah.
they have more rest,
I
but
think they still have like friendlies sort of thing just to get ready, but they don't have to play like week in week out. Like
but with friendlies, like you don't want to overplay it because you don't want to risk your players being injured to play against these other teams. So it's I mean it's a give and take. It's not something that's starting up. I think in the 2027 season, the MLS is going to the European calendar to start their season. But like from what I read on why the MLS plays their season the way that they play it is that there are a lot of teams that are a lot more north than other teams in open stadiums. It's cold as shit. When I don't even know my conversions, but when it's 10 or 12 degrees Fahrenheit out, which is probably like -5, -6, that's cold. Like
Especially if you're playing
Vancouver, you get dumped on with snow.
yeah.
You get just regular old cold air. Add on the wind chill to that as well. Like the NFL, I'm honestly surprised that the NFL is.
Oh, you bastard! Stop fucking missing.
Oh my god, Dora was
Either side of him. That'd be fantastic.
I was going to say, do you reckon the American League should go to the pyramid like England have? Because I know most Americans, when they see the pyramid, they think it's amazing. Sometimes
I'm surprised. Like it. Well, in America, it's all pay to play.
Yeah, and
there's no academies. Or if there is, it's
you bring them through the college, didn't you? You bring them through college systems and that.
Yeah, which
like
I don't like because it's through college and then it's through a draft.
Yeah, it's through a draft. I always see.
I don't even like the drafts for the NFL. Like
same with basketball.
I don't like them. Because it all it's really then coming down to is if you get drafted first, you are guaranteed X amount for a signing bonus.
You also play for like the worst team in that league for them because the top drafts. But it's to change dynasties in America. They don't like to have one team always on top, do they? They like to they do these drafts.
Yeah, depends on the league that you're talking about. Yeah. Like the MLB, that's like the Dodgers. They've bought their championship for the past few years now. Same with the Yankees. Like there's no cap in the MLB. So the Dodgers they bought Shohei Ohtani last year for like $700 million. They give him a $700 million contract for 10 years. And that was just base. We're not adding on any of the bonuses for getting to the World Series, home runs, strikeouts, all of that stuff.
And then you're thinking
the Dodgers made back their money.
Sponsors as
well. Season. One season, the Dodgers made back their money on what they spent on him. But there's no wage cap. There's no salary cap in the MLB. It is just a. You can buy the trophy essentially.
Do you prefer it like that though? Like within the Premier League, you got like City and other teams who can like buy success and keep their success going. But people go, oh, but it's actually quite like it's different in England. We can buy success. We can like pay all these different wages and that. But in America, in certain leagues, like in basketball, you have wage caps where only certain top tier players can earn a certain amount of money.
Yeah. I don't know. I do know that I think the MLS and the NWSL would benefit if there was relegations thrown in there.
I think you need to have relegations to put fear mongering in certain teams to start playing better and get better quality of football. Because it does.
The Chicago Stars NWSL team, They are the one holdout in the 16 teams, 18 teams in the NWSL that
Yeah.
don't want to get rid of the salary cap because they're cheap.
Fair enough.
Or it's not get rid of the salary cap. They don't want. There's been a few things that have gone up in there. One of them is a salary cap. I think one of them is to try and get like an NBA style salary cap thrown in there. But then the other one is guaranteeing your players a set number or a set minimum that you can't offer them, like, less than $40,000, which is actually ridiculously cheap considering teachers make about that much money. Depending on the area, but the Chicago owners are stingy cheap asses. I don't know much about the culture, but there's a very large Dutch population around me, so we always say we're going Dutch, we're going cheap. If it's free, it's great. The cheaper the better. Doesn't really matter anything else about it. But Chicago, it's not. I don't think it's as much of a Dutch population as like West Michigan is, but it's still only 3 hours away from each other. Go Dutch, go cheap.
I do think the MLS will benefit from a relegation though, because most teams go, well, there's no fear of like getting relegated or anything, so it doesn't matter if we keep losing these games because they've got no fear of going down, have they? With the Premier League, you've got teams that will fight and scrap for every point because they know they need to survive to stay that money.
I think the MLS could even like actually set up. Because they have 15 teams in the Eastern Conference, 15 in the Western. So I think it is something that they could get set up. Because I think there's 2 other like soccer divisions that are out there in the U.S. and Canada. So
yes, Newcastle scored. Liam celebrated. Jesus, I can hear him in there.
I can hear him.
What is the next door?
Yeah.
Go on. Have a pop.
Yeah! Who was it? Harvey Barnes, equaliser.
Have some of that.
Do you remember that? Harvey Barnes, equaliser. He finally scored.
Come on. Chances.
Oh, don't we love it?
Come on.
2-1 Newcastle.
They deserved it. They've had the both teams have had chances. Newcastle have created more chances and they deserve it.
The thing is, right, people think City this unbeatable beast. You stop Haaland, what they do. They used to be until Pep changed the system around Haaland.
Yeah.
Because he never played with strikers, did he, Pep, when he was unbeaten?
No. And this is the thing as well. I've said this on here. Me and my brother have had talks about it as well. Julian Alvarez was a perfect Pep player. He suited the system more than Haaland, but it's because it's Haaland and the shiny toy that comes with it. Everything had to be built around him.
I'm not going to lie, Haaland's an unbelievable player, but it's just not City style of football. It's not Pep style of football.
Yeah, that's what I mean.
He's never had an out-and-out line. When he has like Ibra. He got rid of him in the end. Eto'o got rid of him. He played Messi as a false 9. Then you had like Pedri and Alexis Sanchez playing kind of like Salah and Mane. But then Messi was just unbelievable.
But even then, when he came to Man City, he had Aguero. And he phased him out basically.
Aguero wasn't really a number 9, like an out-and-out.
But he's a goal-scoring striker. But he phased him out.
Yeah, he phased him out. But Haaland just didn't make sense because the thing is now, you shut Haaland out, what do City do? They've got nothing. Jeremy
their second top scorer is the Burnley player with 2 own goals.
Own goal, yeah.
Okay, no.
Kind of sounds like Jamie Carragher at that point.
But this is the thing. We've said it partly last year. They started off well with Haaland scoring the goals. What happens with it? Because it was just him last season at start.
Well, the first few games. Alvarez, like I said.
Yeah, as soon as he dropped off, where was the goal coming from? And then they went on that run, the run they went on, and it's happened again this season. He's put himself on a run, but it's only him scoring the goals, majority of them anyway. And we asked him the question again: if he has a bad game, hey!
Oh!
Hey!
There he is.
Everyone say hi to Liam in the chat.
Hi, Liam.
Oh,
Yeah,
We heard you.
Because you celebrated.
oh, did you?
Yeah, we were all like, oh, Liam.
Mate, how bad's the finishing in this game?
It's been
It
woeful.
took me 3 or 4 to Newcastle, to be honest.
Yeah, it should have been 3 or 4 to Newcastle. But then City should have scored 12. Like,
City have only gotten 3 shots off on target. One from Holland in the 59th minute, one from him in the 35th, and one from Cherokee in the 8th minute. So I mean, they've shut Holland up.
Yeah, like we said, if Haaland gets shut out, hey, sometimes Haaland in the chat.
Is Idris in the chat? Gav says, just finished making the Liverpool reactions. We'll post it out once we get off air. We'll post it out. If you want reactions for this game as well, let us know.
Oh, he is just a pace merchant. He Doku. I don't care what anyone says.
I've got to shoot, mate. I've got to get this boy back.
Yeah, no worries, mate. No worries.
I might jump in at the end.
Yeah, no worries. We'll be here.
Should have been Liam.
So
See, you've just scored.
Oh, stuff. You jinxed it, Liam.
Ruben Diaz. They did an Arsenal. Oh, don't tell me it was Doku with the assist. Yeah, no. Who is it? Cherokee. Oh, that's
ball watching defending. Ruben Diaz, ball watching defending.
It's kind of like Man United against Tottenham. I did say 2-1 though. It's literally the goal against Man United with Tottenham when we were watching. It makes no sense.
Why is I standing there watching the ball up in the air? Oh, head it up in the air. We just stand there and watch it.
Oh my god!
We'll kick it up in the air. We'll stand there and watch it.
You could not.
That actually reminded me. It was that actually looked like the Declan Rice goal from last season.
City ain't even a good team. They're not even a good side. They've proven they're just not good. It's just a lucky goal. They're reminding me of Liverpool. They're just getting lucky at the moment. It's a lucky goal.
That goal, but I think the manner in which it was volleyed up and kind of teed up, that looked like the Declan Rice goal, where it was off of something very similar to this. Corner ball was bobbling around, and I think Rice was further like closer to the corner, but everyone was in his way.
Yeah.
Bloody Newcastle! You can't trust them, can you?
No.
It's Liam again that gave the Diaz away.
Yeah. Oh, because he's now complaining he can't get on the pitch because he's got a bloody nose or something.
Yeah.
He's
Liverpool at the start of the season.
He's complaining about. There's still blood coming out of his nose. He's complaining. He shouldn't be allowed back on the pitch technically, but he's have to go off. But he should have waited 30 seconds technically.
So, do you care if it's a draw?
I would prefer not, because then a draw puts City at 3 points behind Arsenal.
Yeah.
So right now City are back in second, ahead of Chelsea. Both are at 23
But then
points.
you have a game in hand and you win that, you go 6 points clear.
Yeah.
There's that.
But
and you've most probably got better goal difference, I'm guessing. Or have you?
Yeah, City are at a plus 15. Same with Arsenal on goal difference.
That's before the game kicked off. Yeah, because obviously they scored.
Yes!
Come on, please,
I said 2-1. I said 2-1.
You actually did do 30, yeah? Oh,
come on!
Off the line initially. Ball back in. Harvey Barnes.
Go on! Oh, Liam's done it again.
Vortemida. Oh! It's in.
Yes! Harvey Barnes!
They're complaining. Harvey Barnes again. The ball is in the net, boys.
Come on!
And girls. And nays and nems.
Gotta get everyone involved there.
Come on. Might as well.
They're complaining. Man City are complaining, though. They're getting booked. The referee booked someone from Man City.
They need to grow up, City.
Wait till we see.
If it's not given, United City tax.
I don't even know who's in charge of VAR, so I can't say.
think City players are trying to call for offside.
But wasn't there a
Yeah,
City
ruled
player
out.
that was defending the
Let's have a
goal?
look.
They're going to rule it out, aren't they? Because it's City. If it weren't City, it wouldn't get ruled out. He's
on.
onside.
He's on.
No, he's
I
not.
thought
I think he's
it's gonna be a close one. I think
I think his foot's just off. I think his left toe's just off.
it's gonna be a
It's going to
close
get
one.
ruled out. It's going to get ruled out.
Liam, let us know.
No, it's getting ruled. It's going to be ruled out. His toe. If you look at his toe, it does look off.
Please don't work VAR. Please don't work.
They're ruling it out, man. They're going to rule it out because it's City. If it weren't City, it wouldn't be ruled out. It's going to get ruled out, and please don't rule it out.
Wouldn't mind. We're all complaining, but someone has been put for Man City. I don't know
Don't
who
rule
yet.
it out. They're going to rule it out. I can see it.
I'm not
now.
finished the scoreboard yet until it's confirmed. So
He is off. He is off. His toe's off. I even thought his toe was off. I'm not going to lie. His toe
So
looks
fucking
offside. Shambolic.
What's going on? What is going on? Referee's talking to captains, I'm assuming. They're still checking.
He looks off. Like his toe looks off.
The angle does not help that at all.
The angle don't help. He's off. And that's coming.
What
That's coming
the-
from the United fan. He's off.
Lay
It's
down.
not going to count. I know City get it all the time. It's City tax. It's always City in it. He's off though. I can't lie. He's off. His toe's off.
Let's just wait for Liam's reaction either which way.
Hopefully it's inverted enough. It's off. I think they're ruling it out.
Let's see.
I mean, you can see it's been ruled out. There's just no way it's not going to be. It's going to be a goal, unless flipping Mike Oliver's on VAR.
He's a
The
bit,
Jordan
yeah.
fan.
Jordan
Come on,
fan.
be on VAR. You know, just give it. Just say, oh, it's technically on. We'll do that weird kind of angle like we did against Tottenham, against Liverpool those years.
Yeah, the
Nah, he looking at the angle in which body
Look,
part
it's-
is
it is
closest
off.
to.
Sorry, would it
to
take
the
him?
line
Sorry,
is
I will
off.
say this: would it take him this long just to give the goal?
It's off. No, it's off. I think they're just going to call it off.
But I'm saying, would it take him?
They-
Would it
they
take
take
as long as they're
Check
taking?
every angle
How long does it take to get some lines drawn and thrown on there?
because they're retarded. My
Yep.
language.
I just want news saying the automated system's broken down. We need to give the goal.
Let's see who gets it first. My betting app or Liam?
No, they're idiots, mate. They're not. They don't know what they're
They're
doing.
taking
They
too
don't
long.
know
They're not going to
the
give it.
lines.
They're taking too long.
They most probably think they're in Luton and on Sky Sports.
Yeah.
Sky Sports doing the VAR.
Yeah.
It's a goal. It's been given.
Yes.
I don't know how that's a goal. I'm not going to lie.
No,
I don't know how that's a goal.
No given, folks.
When I saw that first
I
angle,
don't know how it's a goal. I'm not going to lie. It was offside. I'll even say
Yeah.
it. It's offside. But
I want to see the image. I'd like to see the image now because that he did. His foot looked like it was ahead of everything else.
it looked off. It looked off. His toe was off. I'm not going to lie. I'll admit it was offside. But City get what they deserve. I mean, last week City got Liverpool got goal chalked off for offside when they
there's
should.
that. Yeah.
Karma. That's karma for you. That is.
Pep's turned to his bench though. Amongst that, Pep turned to his bench and started calling players over to come on. Don't know
I
who.
will say it was offside though.
Yeah, it did. I'll be
The only one in chat who see that think that it was offside
What?
too.
rivalries aside. Yeah. I was thinking, let's get on with it now. Come on.
Come on, don't fumble this.
It's Barnes' first brace in a while. I couldn't see.
Did
the
they
date.
win last time he had a brace?
I don't know. They were just
Yeah,
saying
wow.
Harvey Barnes' first brace in the Premier League and they gave a date, and I didn't see the date.
Probably when he's
I
at
think
Leicester,
they won
probably.
last time. I'm guessing they did. Can you?
But it's going to be interesting now when they in the next 5 or so minutes. I put out that image to confirm it, put to the public. The still, I'll be interested to see that now. How they've come to that conclusion. Newcastle in the attack. Go on. Oh, he hesitated. Unlucky lad.
Yeah.
Oh my God! Another yellow card to Donnarumma. What a shock!
Yeah, because that's what I'm saying. I saw someone.
I think Donnarumma doesn't fit City system very well.
What are you doing?
That was a surprise signing, but considering that we all knew that Ederson was leaving,
Yeah, but PSG wanted him out. They signed Trafford to replace Edson. I feel sorry for James Trafford. He gets promised
right.
this
Yeah.
time.
Sorry, you got Rico Lewis, Reinders, and Savinho came in. Come on.
Brobby as well, Brian Brobby.
That's the one, yeah. Sorry.
Yeah, Robbie, Salvino, Reinders.
Yeah, that's the Coming up. Good as stay at me.
Are they bringing off? They're not bringing off O'Reilly. Are
They
they?
won't bring off Foden. He's the golden child.
What one? O'Reilly.
That is that as well, yeah. What was it? International play. What an amazing pass from Foden. He did all the work.
I hate
It's a tap-in for Eze.
He's overrated. He is Foden.
I've said it for
Like
ages.
all the
now.
City players are overrated.
Pace
except for
Merchant's
Haaland.
coming up. The Pace Merchant that was the best footballer last week or the week before.
With Phil Foden, like you got them all going. Oh, he's PFA. He's world class. This what. For
He's
me,
not.
if you're world class, you turn up for club and country. You're consistent for club and country.
Remember when Pep said he was better than Messi?
I remember that when he first came in. Yeah, he started
He's
bringing.
going to be better than Messi. My no way. He's overrated, Foden. I remember when he won PFA Player of the Year. And I think Mount should have won it that year,
Yeah.
and he robbed.
Hey. That's it. Am I losing? We've got to
Crazy.
do our job. As it stands, if it stays like this, we've got to do our job tomorrow, no matter what. No matter how they set their ends out, to do our at home to Tottenham.
Whoa.
Home. Well, the
There's
thing is,
a Gabriel Martinelli SBC out on FIFA at the moment. I was wondering whether I should do it or not. The problem is every time I do those SBCs, the team loses.
wait till after the game.
Can't. You've got to do it. You've got to do it well before the game.
I've got to do it. Oh, bloody
It
hell.
disappears, yeah. So I might do the Martinelli SBC.
No.
You've been
I
told.
remember there's only one time it didn't work. I remember I was going on a hot streak of like every time I picked a player, because I remember I picked the Liverpool player for the Champions League final. They lost to Real Madrid. So I thought, I'll do Harvey Elliott's card over the Man United card. We end up losing 7-0. And Harvey Elliott got upgraded. I was like,
Oh my God, the Christmas sweater. I love it. Not the
Oh,
dog.
get it ready.
I'll get Pluto.
No.
I don't know if Ryan had answered the question, but yeah, I was wondering if you're doing match of the day.
I will be, yeah, no matter what I will do, yeah. Because I've just got to set it up after this. Hey.
Oh, kind of going back to the conversation before all the goals and everything that started kicking off with the MLS. So
Yeah.
I have a tab open on my computer. The MLS, you have the MLS Cup, which is awarded to the team that wins the playoffs.
Yeah.
You have the Supporters Shield, which is given to the team with the best regular season record. And then other major trophies include the League Cups for the MLS and Liga MX, the Mexican League. And it's just a competition between all clubs in America and Mexico, or at least in that, I should say, between the North American countries.
Yeah.
The U.S. Open Cup, an annual knockout competition in the United States for teams at all levels. So I guess that's the closest to maybe like the FA Cup or the Carabao Cup.
What's
The
close to
Canadian Championship competition for Canadian professional soccer teams to determine who represents Canada in the CONCACAF Champions League. Never even heard of that. The CONCACAF Champions Cup competition for clubs from North Central in the Caribbean.
I think that's like is that like your Champions League, the Confa Cup or whatever it is?
I don't think so.
I know you do have. I know the South Americans have their own like sort of Champions League sort of thing. I think all American teams can enter it. I'm not sure.
I've never actually heard of the CONCACAF competition, but I also don't. The only men's football that I follow is American NFL and European football.
Yeah.
The MLS I could give two shits about.
The only reason why I think people are watching at the moment is because Lionel Messi. But he's getting paid a lot of money by Apple TV, isn't he?
Yeah.
Well, I don't even think that many people watch it because, like, I have an Apple TV account.
Yeah.
I've got an Apple TV account, but I need to pay a premium to watch to get the MLS League Pass. I'm not going to do that.
Well, I know when Messi first went to Inter Miami, every time Inter Miami went to a stadium, it was sold out because of Messi. Like every stadium kept getting sold out.
Yeah, but then it came out, it was like, well, as per his contract, he can choose when he plays and where he plays. He doesn't have to play in every game. And so a lot of the fans were like, well, when the schedule got released and, you know, oh, we're playing Inter Miami, you know, that's a game that I really want to go to.
Yeah.
I already wanted to go to support my team, but now I really want to go for the chance to see Messi play. And
Here we go. Here we go.
Oh, his
It-
arm.
The arm.
he's
That's
not
the arm.
playing.
It has to be the shoulder.
So-
though. Yeah, that's it. Yeah, he's on. Oh, we were wrong. Yeah, I thought he was off, but his
So
arm's
they're literally saying, for anyone's not seen it, basically this was what played him on side. This part of the arm.
I think Mike Oliver's in the bar room doing some magic.
Wait! I thought this part of the arm, if the ball hit there.
It's this part that you can.
Yeah, I see it. It's the badge. They're showing you've got the badge.
It's below the arm, so anything below
Yeah.
the arm there doesn't count. But it's when it's
Can't
above
score of it, yeah.
All right. If the ball hits the badge, that's fair game. Hits the elbow, fair game.
Yeah. So it's handball. I think it's handball around up to about here.
The sleeve bit side of it, and then
About here. So as long as you've got the shoulder or the badge, you should be fine. But anything below that's a handball. It's a weird one.
yeah.
It should be the whole arm if you think about it.
Well, but then it's like, all right. So then where would you say?
I'd say
does the
right
arm
near to
end?
the shoulder.
Because you have your shoulder, which technically I think if you rip it off, if you rip off the shoulder joint, that is the arm. So do you count the shoulder as non-handball, or just make it simple? Because I think even on the long sleeve jerseys, there's pretty much a defined spot where like the short sleeve would actually end. When the jersey is put in its natural position and not tucked up or anything, if it hits the jersey, then it's fine.
I think that's what they go on with the short sleeves. So they go on where the sleeve ends. So anything below the sleeve is a handball. They should put a little marker on the sleeve where it's not allowed to go above.
Yeah, let's see.
But yeah, I think it's anything below the sleeve is a handball. Anything above the sleeve is fair game. It's a wild one because they change the rules every year. They change like 2-3 of them every year.
That's my head in.
They changed the offside rule multiple times, which is crazy.
What was it? When Leeds came up the first time round under Bielsa, fucking Bamford had pointed it. They used his fingertip as offside.
Well, apparently they're meant to give the attacker more advantage this year. There's an advantage, even if he's got a toe offside. They're meant to still give the goal. That was meant to be the rule this year, that the attacker gets the advantage in the offside rule. But I don't know if they've implemented. Well, they might have implemented it just now.
They probably announced it and then they've never gone with it. Oh yeah, they said. Oh yeah, actually, section.
The new section of where the attackers, even if it's a little bit offside, it counts because of the attackers.
Oh, was that Liam or the boys?
That's Billy.
Yes.
So I don't know if you play the FPL challenges, but I'm a little bit pissed off because I created my little five-a-side team. I had Caicedo in there. This week's challenge was you'd get double points for a pass percentage of over 90%, or 90% pass completions, and higher. So I'm like, Caicedo, he can get thrown in there. Doesn't play, and I'm like, he could get an assist, he could score a goal, so I'll put him in as my captain. I have 0 points from him, and I can't change my captain on that. Though somehow Virgil van Dijk got me 9 points on that, because he got 2 points for 90 minutes played, minus 1 point for the goal conceded, plus 2 points for 11 defensive contributions, and 6 points for a pass completion greater than 90%, which was
3 points for picking the ball out of the net.
Yeah.
Picked out of the net. But
my FPL team is just absolute garbage. I thought Mateta and Palace would actually do something well today, so I captained Mateta, and he only got me participation points.
That's bad. I've got Cole Palmer. He's always injured.
And well, he got me 59 minutes of participation points.
Well,
because he got pulled before 60, which then gives you 2 points, I think.
Yeah.
I did have Danny Welbeck in there, so I got 6 points from him. I didn't captain Holland, thank God for that, but he would at least have gotten me 2 more points than Mateta. Caicedo's going to get subbed off. Semenyo's on my bench, so he's not going to be going in there. I will get 3 points from Vandenberg, but rocking it out with a solid 27 points. I do have Henderson in goal, so that kind of helped me out there. But I just looked at I'm absolutely garbage in the El Smuggle all Arsenal hub. I'm 395, ranked 395 so far. Though since Liam happens to be ranked higher up there, he's at 17 points right now. But he'll get 8 automatically thrown in there because he has Semenyo in his squad, so Semenyo's out, and Gabriel is out. So he has Adam Wharton as his third bench player, but his first bench player did not play today. Then he's got Malin for Villa as the second one. So as long as he plays, he'll get subbed down for Semenyo, and then Wharton will get subbed down for Gabriel. So that's 8 points 8 more points that he'll have there. But I don't think anyone was ready for FPL.
No, to be honest, every time I pick a player for FPL, they do terrible. I've picked Ekatika, I've picked Coquerez, I've picked Cole Palmer, injured. I picked João Pedro. He's disappeared.
Yeah, the one that I like doing is the FPL draft because there's no squad limitations on it. There's no cap to it, and then it's just a little bit more fun. Can do trades in there, and as long as you get them in line. But yeah, Forest are pretty much doing a clean sweep is what it looks like for a lot of the team of the week points so far.
Yeah. Just say finish. Newcastle having a shot on target since 70th minute.
Since they scored that second, they've just gone, come at us now, motherfuckers.
Yeah, and that's one thing you don't want to do with Man City. Sit back, be Gareth Southgate all over again.
Well, Foden's been hooked off for Mamouche. Just see.
Mamouche, he's another one of those players that they brought in, and he's come from the German league. He's just not done anything, has he?
Yeah,
he was doing well when he was starting and playing more, and then since then he's pretty much just been hooked off to be a 80th minute sub.
Yeah, just kind of like for Haaland, because you can't replace Haaland. That's the problem. The thing is, like you said, Julian Alvarez just stayed. Man City have missed Julian Alvarez so much.
I almost wonder if Marmouche could drop back into shadow striker and play right behind Haaland. Yeah,
he could do, or he could play on the wing instead of Doku. But they all thought he was going to be like Mo Salah, didn't they?
Yeah.
He's just not. I don't think he's good enough. I think he's all right, decent.
All right, I do have to pop off here, but I have no parting fun statistics to dole out other than Newcastle have gotten more shots off on target than City, which is kind of a rare thing for City.
To be honest,
at least through 88 minutes, but it's usually not that way. I think I will take this scoreline. The grain of salt.
Praise to God, it ends 2-1, so I was right.
Oh, are we gonna get number 3? No.
No.
I will say though, I bought FC 26 yesterday. It was on sale for $25, and I had a $10 gift certificate at Best Buy, so I only paid $15 for that shit.
Black Friday.
And I only played the career mode, so
Black Friday. Yeah?
Yeah, Black Friday deals.
Yeah, Arsenal. The Arsenal away kit is now part of the Black Friday offer. Got an email earlier on.
I ordered 5 things from Arsenal Direct yesterday, and including the tax thrown on it.
Because obviously got that.
Well, it's tariff-free shipping, thank God. Because when I got my kits, my women's kits this year, I spent $400 because 150 of it was on tariffs. Yeah, I was pissed. I did not even realize that. I just I want these. I'm going to pay for them, and then I looked at them like,
oh shit!
They're going to tariff you.
But then 2 weeks later, they came out with the tariff-free shipping, and I asked if I could get any sort of reimbursement or discount for future purchases, and they were like, "Yeah, sorry, no, we don't do that." So
No, I
that
heard
pissed me off a little bit. But I got 5 things, and the average price of them was $42. So I will take that because I didn't get any kits this time. I got two sweatshirts, two hats, and the Christmas sweater, the red Christmas.
Oh yeah, the
burgundy
old school cannon on it, the old school badge.
Not the Highbury one.
No, as in it's red, but we've got the old, not this.
The bright
not
red, the bright red one. That's all I know right now. It's the bright red one.
Yeah, what was
Remember the old Gunners badge?
The old Gunners
in 1998.
Oh shit! I
don't think Man United have ever changed that. They changed their badge years and years ago. Like when we,
that badge.
Yeah, that one.
Yeah, I think it's that one.
That was Freddie Ljungberg, that shirt.
All right, I gotta pop off.
You name it.
Have a good last 5 minutes of gameplay here.
5 minutes.
The thing is, I don't think Man United have changed their badge since they were the old team. So our badge is always the exact same. Where most teams have changed their badges, like Man City changed their badge, didn't they?
Yeah, Man City and when Peppervard they changed it to what it is now.
They changed it back to the old badge, didn't they?
Yeah, don't like it. Never liked it. West Ham, when they moved from Bodine to Bodine, changed it just to the Irons, got rid of the stadium in the background.
Have a good one.
We've done this.
Their badges. Spurs changed their badge, didn't they?
Okay. Yeah, Spurs have changed their badge. They've got actually they went from having the chicken and obviously the shield around it. Got rid of the shield. Now it's a chicken on a ball with Tottenham Hotspur underneath.
It's just stupid. I don't get bad changes. I think sometimes the older badges are better.
Well, this is what I'm saying. In terms of Arsenal, what since Adidas have come along with us, we've Adidas initially it was just our third kit or our away kit. They'd do just the cannon.
Yeah,
and I prefer that because it's just simple.
It looks nice, it's clean.
Yeah, simple, clean. It shows you don't need to have your name splattered on your shirt. No. Just know who they are.
Have they done a retro kit for you this year? Like most teams.
Yeah. It's the 90. I've got a signed version of it, but this one's there.
I reckon they should have gone with the old Arsenal badge as well if they have.
Basically that with the Adidas bit in.
Isn't that like 92?
92 to 94, yeah.
92 to 94, yeah. Because kits used to last 2 years instead of 1 year, if I remember correctly. Because I remember having the Man United 95 kit till we were like 96, 97.
Yeah, right. This is when kits used to last more than 1 year.
Kits used to last 2 years back in the day, if I remember. They used to happen for 2 years, and then you'd bring out. They would always bring out like an away kit every year, but you'd always have the home kit like every 2 years, and then you'll have the swap around with the away kits and that.
Yeah.
But gone are the days of the 2 year kit. So
no, it's every year, and the price has gone up to ridiculous prices. Yeah.
And then made out toilet paper, most of them, because they rip easy.
Yeah.
It's ridiculous how easy they rip.
But it used to be, as I say, every 2 years, and the shirts were what, 35 to 40 quid at a push, 40.
And they used to be dirty, didn't they?
Yeah.
They used to be made
for the replica, what they call the replica, is 80 quid in most clubs, or 60.
Wild, isn't it? But then gold and all that's gone up mad, isn't it? Like massively, and so price inflation and everything.
Yeah.
So if you look back at the prices back in the day, we used to get, they mostly were around what they are now, 80 quid. But if you put in price inflation on top and everything else.
What was it? Was it World Cup or the Euros where they were like, any fan that turns up to football, one of these games with a fake England shirt or a fake shirt in general for their country, we're not going to let the World Cup. That was the World Cup. We're not going to let them in. It's like, how are you going to stop them? They've come out that way. They're not going to stop them. Piss off.
Might as well just hide the fake shirt under your jumper.
Yeah, just wear a hoodie or something. And, yeah.
They're going to body search you for a fake shirt.
Yeah.
Cry it. We're arresting you for using a fake shirt. You face 2 years in prison.
Yeah. Yeah, you're not part of the real thing.
You need the real thing. Yeah. Your England badge doesn't say England, it says England.
England, yeah. It's got 3 lines, it's got 4. What's going on? big 3 minutes left of 8 minutes injury time, by the way.
Liam looks Liam's like getting all
He's on
tense.
the edge of his seat. On the edge of his seat, is he like, please, please, please? He's a bit nervous.
8 minutes. I said 7 minutes, and they added 8 minutes. That's wild.
City tax. It did again. Liverpool earlier, start of the season, they're doing it for them. You're losing, 12 minutes injury time.
City losing. Let's give them 8 minutes
Yeah.
until they score. It's wild, and that.
I feel for him because he's obviously going to the game tomorrow, as far as I'm aware. He's a bit of a nervous wreck.
Yeah. It's referee.
There's a free kick, Newcastle.
God, it's Newcastle. Ends 2-1 though. That prediction at half time.
Fair play.
On. Make a prediction for the Arsenal game, shall I?
No, please don't. Depending on what you predict. Now,
where are you playing? At Spurs or Arsenal?
at home at the Emirates.
I think it'll be 3-1 Arsenal, if I'm going to say.
Because overall, in my actual lifetime, we've only lost twice in the league at home in my lifetime to Tottenham.
Yeah, one of
once
them
at home
when Tottenham went on that mad run, and they were good.
Yeah. Like 10 years ago, actually. 10 years ago? Might be not. Eunice Cabal was playing for them, basically. We went to
Eunice Cabal, Ledley King.
Yeah, Ledley King, fucking hell. This is when just as Bell started to kick on as well before he left. That's the last, in terms of league-wise, the last time they beat us.
I thought it would have been where they had like what was his name, like Harry Kane and all that.
Yeah, they always. The thing is, in that era with the Potts era, they always come to us. They'll give us 9 times out of 10 they draw. They never beat us. They always drew against us.
That's mad.
And then beat us at their gaff.
Yeah, but they were so good back then. Like they had like what was it, Alderweireld. They had
Alderweireld, Tongan,
unbelievable.
Rose,
Ericsson, Kane,
Dembele as well.
Yeah, Lucas.
Yeah,
he was on.
Son, they had. Who else they had?
Son's one of the most underrated footballers in the Premier League. Disrespect Scott for the Premier League is ridiculous.
If he got to any other big club and actually won trophies, other than what he done at the end there, they'd be given more respect. It's just because he went to a club, he stayed loyal to a club that, barring what happened in May, didn't really achieve nothing in terms of silverware wise.
I think if he'd gone somewhere like Liverpool or something, then yeah.
I can hear him. I can hear him.
I can hear him. Come on. Did you hear that?
You can hear him.
I was right. I got the score prediction right. 2-1. I said.
Come on, Newcastle. You beautiful Geordie bastards.
Yeah. Usually hate you, but you did us proud.
Yeah.
Oh, now you got to go do the job at Spurs, because if you fumble it at Spurs.
Well, it's the same, doesn't it? 4 points. If we win, 7 points between us and City.
And that's big.
6 between us and Chelsea. Chelsea
got outclassed by a poor Newcastle side.
How mad is that, though? Chelsea, as it stands, are going to be our nearest team to push us, by the looks of it. If we win tomorrow.
Do you know what? At the start of the season, I did say it'd be Chelsea, Arsenal, City, Man United, and then Liverpool. That was my prediction for the league table this year.
Well, assuming we win tomorrow, we'll go 6 points clear. But who do we have next week at the bridge? Chelsea.
No, you're right. They're going to beat you.
Get in there!
There he is. Oh, dear. I can hear you.
Can you?
I don't think you're loud enough.
That was fucking awful what chat was, wasn't it? Oh, look at that wanker Ireland! Oh, what a fucking good day it is.
But Liam,
got a win tomorrow.
Yeah, got win. I was just saying, literally, assuming we win tomorrow, we're 7 points clear of City.
What did I say at half time about the score? Right.
You probably did call it, actually. You did say 2-1 Newcastle.
I said 2-1 Newcastle before anything happened.
But Newcastle deserve it. They had the better chances. They took it in the end.
Yeah, it did, mate. To be fair, like the striker, mate, he got him.
Oh, here you go. Here's Pep moaning. Here's Pep moaning.
Yeah, here he is, crying his little eyes out. Yeah, love that, mate. They thought they were back in it, didn't they?
Do you know?
Yeah, they did.
Win tomorrow. We're a point away from City.
If you win tomorrow, it was a Sunday.
We were, is it Monday?
Monday you're playing. You want bloody hell.
Monday, we're only a point behind City.
Wow.
Yeah, look at our start of the season. Oh, United written off.
Yeah, another relegation battle. Yeah, whatever.
And now we're above Liverpool. If we win, we're on your point behind City. It's wild.
Wow.
I think Mika Rich is most can cry like a little bitch.
Oh, Joe Luton's having a respect to someone. Someone said something to him.
Gonna go and look for all them little City accounts now.
Go wind them all up. What ones?
I'll send you a link to the football church. There's all sorts of the City tiers on there.
We were saying that City are used to 5,000 seat stadiums.
Yeah.
Because all their fans live in London.
Oh dear.
Look at him complaining to Bruno Guimaraes.
Yeah, probably going to come sign for me. Go, please.
Please sign for me. We need a midfielder. Reinders is crap.
Yeah.
Mate, he's such a prat, that geezer, mate. Honestly, he's a prat, mate.
Nah,
he's a prat, mate. Honestly,
he's
crying his little eyes out. Come on, cry harder, you little muppet. Cry fucking harder.
Is he going to start scratching his head again?
Mate, I can't stand him, mate.
Yeah, remember that. I remember that.
Farming. That's what he does.
Cry harder, mate. They're rattled.
They're rattled. Like I said, that you shut Haaland out, they're nothing.
The problem is they haven't got Kevin De Bruyne no more, right? So, do you remember that game a few years ago
Alvarez.
at Newcastle when he come on and changed up? They haven't got that anymore, mate.
No.
Or Julian Alvarez.
Or Julian, yeah.
Yeah. They don't even have good centre backs.
Look at him, mate.
Look at
him, mate. He's rattled.
Is that Ramsdale? He is rattled. I think he was Guimaraes. He might as well just get Harvey Barnes.
You probably will know him.
Yeah.
Give you 700k to come to this team. That could probably be League Two next year.
You play for Leicester. You might as well come to us. I wouldn't be surprised if Liverpool try and sign tonight. I think Liverpool fans think they're going to get Gay. I think Gay might go with Real Madrid on a free.
I think Gay's. I don't think he's probably watching that thing now. The manager who wants him might not be there by the time the window comes about.
Yeah,
and as you say, he's got European options. One with Madrid, Barca, Bayern Munich come in, or PSG, Milan. There's better options.
Hi, Liam. Look at that chat.
Oh God, what's he done?
No, ain't done nothing, mate. Ain't done nothing.
Who are you going to wind up these days? Well, it's been a good day. Liverpool losing, City losing.
Yeah, it could be a very good.
I think we need to have a few drinks after that.
Well, let's get the job done tomorrow from an Arsenal point of view. Get our job done tomorrow. Do your job on Monday night.
Our job done on Monday as a main night point of view.
Bloody hell, there you go. Chelsea. Was it Bournemouth Chelsea 2-2 in the end? Bloody hell.
Yeah, 2-0 Chelsea. It's Burnley though.
Yeah, Burnley. This with Burnley. I said I watched this. I watched the game around. I'm sitting there. I'm going. This is the reason why Burnley will go down, because I've always said from day one they will be going to go, because as much of a try they're giving it this time round, and when they did with Vincent, they haven't got anything up top to get them the goals.
I'm not sure the full Sunderland score, because Sunderland bowled it, didn't they, against Fulham?
Well, this has been the thing of their season. At Sunderland at home, at the Stadium of Light, amazing. Away from home, they do this.
Well, they lost to us, didn't they, 2-0, and people thought, I said Sunderland was offside, and I thought us beating Sunderland was actually quite a good thing. But no, Sunderland have been good this year. They might fall off now. This might be the point where they start to tick off and do a Wigan. Just completely trail off.
Because obviously the longer this continues to Sunderland in terms of where they are in the league,
the
anticipation and pressure's there.
Yeah, the pressure will always be there. They can't build. The problem with that pressure, they still stay up. As long as they stay up, I think they'll be fine.
I think they'll be fine.
But they've got real good players.
So
Palace top 4, are they?
20 points, so yeah.
10th. But like I said, if we beat Everton, we literally got a point behind City, and we go third in the league. Not third, fourth in the league. I literally not gonna lie, I literally do have Chelsea winning the league, Arsenal second, City third, Man United fourth. It'd be crazy if that happens. You got to be careful. This is your period.
Well, next obviously got Tottenham at home tomorrow. Got Bayern Munich at home midweek in the Champions League. It's gonna be it's a tough week, but there's rumours that 3 of the 5 players that are out injured in terms of week between Noni, Gyökeres, Odegaard, I think I remember Kai and Jesus. 3 of them 5 will be potentially are part of the matchday squad tomorrow.
Wait a minute. Chelsea, I've just turned on to listen to that chat. Chelsea ain't winning no fucking league. Let me just put that clear.
He's the one saying it. It's your brother. It's your brother, not me.
I had them down.
I ain't having that shit, mate. They ain't winning no league with Sanchez in goal, mate.
They're only 3 points behind you.
Yeah, but there'll be 6 off tomorrow.
You hope there'll be 6 tomorrow. There'll be 9 next week.
Wording first. What?
I was just saying. So you've got Tottenham tomorrow, Munich at home, and obviously.
Don't start injecting Gav, mate, and giving him all little hopes and all that.
Okay, that's what you do. You build up the Chelsea, give them the hope, and the next week we take it away.
Yeah.
Better do, mate. That's all I'm saying.
I'm just saying what my predictions were at the start of the season when I first.
Yeah, I just don't think Chelsea got enough.
Because I had Chelsea win the league, I had Arsenal second and City third.
I think Chelsea finished top 3 now.
And Liverpool fifth.
But yeah, after Chelsea, we've got Brentford at home, Villa away,
Brentford,
Bruges, Wolves, Everton, and then obviously the Carabao Cup tie.
Mate, it's a hard run this big run.
Spurs are tricky. Bayern are tricky. Chelsea are tricky, and then Brentford are a good side.
Villa are tricky.
That. Yeah.
Mate, if we come out, right, the Villa game, and we'd got, say we'd got 3, 6, 9. Say we've got 10 points out of 12.
Take it all
yeah,
day long.
all day long coming out of Villa. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
That'd be,
I think you take
because
that
actually
Chelsea,
already, right, Liverpool and City have already dropped 3 points each.
Yeah, already.
Chelsea at Stamford Bridge.
Yeah, that's big next week.
That if you draw that, then fair enough.
But the good thing is once we get rid of that game out of the way, that's another shitty away game gone.
You just
second half of the season, most of them are coming to us. Second half of the season.
Yeah, exactly.
Liverpool start of the year. United.
That's why we need a good buffer against City, because we still will go there.
That's in April, isn't it? As well.
The way City are playing at the moment, as long as you literally cut Haaland out the game, you're going to win that. Without Haaland, they're not doing anything.
Again, it's proven a point today. Like, where was he today? Didn't take his chance. I know they scored, but it wasn't.
It wasn't Haaland. It was Diaz.
If he doesn't turn up, they don't get the goal to win the game.
No.
And Jeremy Dock is a pace merchant. I don't care what anyone says. It's not good enough.
Any manager worth their salt puts the right fullback on him the right way tactically.
Well, they're missing players like Mahrez, Silva back in his prime. You had Kevin De Bruyne. They're missing all those sort of players. And Mahrez was a big player for them. Then you got Julian Alvarez.
It's gutting, isn't it, that we didn't get the points out. Well, we got a point out of City. Imagine we'd gone and beat
Sunderland,
City or Liverpool. The Sunderland game can happen in the season. I said that after the game. Yeah. Sunderland game happens, mate. To most teams.
It's more so Liverpool. It's more so the Liverpool one because they were there for the taking.
It's the Liverpool one that, like the Liverpool one.
They were a lucky free kick, though, didn't they?
That'd be another point, wouldn't it? But then again, we got that last minute against City. So
yeah,
that's what could be the defining point at the end of the season. Is that Martinelli goal?
Yeah,
could be.
I just don't think City have got enough in them to win. And I just don't think they're going to win every away game. Do you know what I mean? I just
think if teams cut Haaland out, I don't think City are going to win games. I think they're like Liverpool. They were lucky.
But they've already lost to Villa. They lost to Villa and Newcastle now, haven't they?
And Newcastle, Brighton, and Tottenham.
Everyone beats Liverpool these days. It's not new.
Yeah, but it continues to be Liverpool.
They need to sack. They might need to sack Schlopp because his tactics are not working.
Him
relying on Isaac too much. It's just not working.
With Man City, they lost 4. As I looked at the table, they lost 4 games. That was Tottenham at home, Brighton away, Newcastle just now, and then fucking had it in my head. Villa.
Look at Gav playing the mind games.
Villa 1-0.
Gav playing the old mind games.
The thing is, Man United beat Brighton. We drew to Spurs, and City lost to Spurs. Yet we got ridiculed for that 5 game, like drawing to Spurs at Spurs.
Right, I'm gonna shoot, guys.
Then we kind of threw it away.
Take care, mate.
Catch you in a bit.
Oh dear.
The league's going to be a mad
Okay.
one this year.
Maybe
It's yours to throw away now. It is literally Arsenal's to throw away.
assuming we do our job tomorrow, then yeah. If we go 7 points, if we win tomorrow, we go 7 points clear of City. I know Chelsea will be going to be close, but let's be honest on that side of things. Yeah, you can't then go 7 points clear at this stage after their both Liverpool and City's fuck ups and not win the league.
And you've done it before at the Christmas period where you've been 7 points clear before and you've just thrown it because of the Christmas period.
I think the most we've been is 5.
Yeah, because I know
that was the
Boxing Day.
That was the World Cup year when we had the World Cup, the Qatar World Cup in between.
Yeah,
we beat Wolves. We were 5 points clear into the World Cup, came back, and just maintained a 5-point gap, and then eventually they just chipped away at us.
That's the problem with
the season.
I don't know why it's always you with the Christmas period. So I remember when you had Fabregas, it was Man United were behind you, and you literally everyone thought you were going to win the league that year, and then you just fumbled it during the Christmas period, and Man United took over.
Yeah,
it's just always if you can get through the Christmas period and the January and New Year's, I reckon you win the league if you can do that. I think that's your biggest problem.
I think we play. I think it's you. End of January we play you at Argath. I'm just having a look now.
I think we're going to be a lot tougher because we won't have wrist keeper made of like cheese wrists.
No. So yeah, in January, because obviously as I mentioned the December one, in January we start off with Bournemouth. Well done, Arsenal. You messed that one up.
Very good side.
Bournemouth away, Liverpool at home, Forest away, Inter Milan away in the Champions League, the penultimate game. Then you guys at our place on the 25th. Then we got our last game in the Champions League phase, but it's against at home against Kravat, or whatever you pronounce them.
Kravats.
That's on the 28th on a Wednesday. At home.
Depending on the Liverpool side you get, you should beat them.
Sorry, our last game in January is away to Leeds.
You should beat Leeds. I mean, Leeds.
If we get between now and obviously the end of January, if we're top by that'd be a minimum of 6 points clear, minimum wise. At that point, we should then just kick on for the last couple of months just to get us over that line bench finally.
Well, if you can win tomorrow, then you can beat Chelsea. I think you'll win the league because, like you said, Chelsea are close.
Actually, if we win both, you take it.
I think you'll be well clear of Chelsea then.
Because if we win tomorrow with 6 points, if we win, then we then beat them next week. We're 9 points clear then.
Yeah, so
it's just down to if we get 6 points out of our next two.
But the problem with Chelsea, you don't know what Chelsea side you're going to get. They're like Jekyll and Hyde this year. 1 minute they're really good, and 1 minute they just disappear.
The big games are like the thing is that they do like to turn up for the big games at their place.
Yeah, that's the problem with Chelsea. They could show up.
But I agree with you. If we take 6 points out of 6 in the next two, there's no excuse then from them to momentum to kick on and just go and walk it then.
Yeah, that's the problem though. It's just you have to be top and you have to beat Chelsea. If you get a draw against Tottenham, I think that'll damage your confidence. And then the Chelsea game at Chelsea, if they win, that will literally sink your ship.
Yeah,
because that's the problem. But if you beat them, I think it'll go the other way around. It's these two games are vital to Arsenal's title hopes this year.
Yeah, definitely. And the players going back, hopefully that's good timing.
As long as it ain't City or Liverpool win the league, I don't care.
Even before Arsenal became, in the last few years, into the sort of talk of being a challenge for the title, it was just so boring watching them two just for 4 or 5 years kind of take the toe with each other, because it was just like, and apart from when they play each other, everyone bent over for them. It was just like, but now, obviously, I'm involved more because my team's involved in it.
I know it's mad saying this, but if we beat Everton, could Man United be in a title race? I mean, we're only a point behind City, and everyone's saying City's in a title race.
What was it? So you'll be, if you win on Monday, you're a point off them, aren't you?
Yeah, we're a point off City. Keep losing.
Yeah, so if you win, you'll be 8 points behind. Assuming we win tomorrow as well, you'll be at the most 8 points behind. Mathematically, you're still technically. If they're saying Man City last year,
City in the title race, we'll still be in the title race.
Yeah. Technically, yeah.
Man United can beat Everton. Because we got a thing of where we'll play really well, we'll score the goal, and then we'll just fumble at defence. Like defence will switch off. because that's what we did at Spurs. We shouldn't have lost to Spurs. The 2 goals we conceded were absolute amateurish mistakes. They're goals that the defenders should not switch off. And then you had Ahmad saving us, and then Delict at Spurs as well saving us. But that's the difference with United. They're actually fighting to win games now. They're actually fighting to get points. They're not just sitting down.
It's like the 3 wins in a row that you got against Sunderland and Liverpool, and I can't remember who the third game was. But them 3 games, got Brighton, sorry. That sort of galvanised the squad and the belief, and all of a sudden they're wanting to run through the brick wall for the manager now. That's what they want to step up.
As our main keeper as well has absolutely changed the whole thing, because now they got a goalkeeper they can trust at the back.
That's where previous had an honor, and then obviously start the season you had the bloody other the defence, no matter how good defenders are individually, you've got. I know from an Arsenal point of view, we had after Lehmann was moved on because he's like mistakes. Almunia, Fabianski, Szczesny.
Szczesny's a good goalkeeper. The one goalkeeper I'd say that was good you had was Martinez. I still think you did him dirty because he was unbelievable that season for Arsenal when Leno got injured.
When he came in, because up to that point he was a bit on edge in terms of where his career was going with Arsenal. But when he came in for that mini period and helped us win the FA Cup, and
he was just unbelievable.
You can see the difference between him in goal and Leno in goal. Everyone could do it, be an Arsenal fan or whatever. But for whatever reason, I don't know. We don't know what was going on behind the scene. But for whatever reason, I went, no, I'm going to stick with Leno as my number 1 for another year. You want to stay and fight? Great. If you don't, there's the door. And he soon realised he made a mistake once he'd gone. Because straight away he was looking for a replacement for Leno.
Yeah, who went to Fulham. And the thing is, you wouldn't need a new goalkeeper for a while, would you? But then you wouldn't have got Raya. You'd still have Martinez in goal.
Probably still be Martinez. Because of his age now, we will be talking potentially the next 2 or 3 years. Where do we go after Martinez has go?
Because I think goalkeepers last longer, don't they?
It's like 2 or 3 years down the line.
4 or 5 years out of him, at least.
Yeah.
Like, look at Van Sar. We signed him when he was 36.
He was different breed, though. It's like
but Martinez is up there. I mean, he's unbelievable. He's proven
that. But he still has these. I think he
still has these howlers.
He isn't a howler, but for me, the goalkeeper don't get me wrong, but his ego sometimes gets the better of him.
But you need that ego to be a goalkeeper.
I mean, when was it last season when they played PSG? Because obviously he was Argentinian, the French side. He put his flag back in his head to remind him, "I won the World Cup." And that is like all about me. Look at me, and look at how that played out.
Yeah, but the thing is, you've got to be mad like that.
He's a good, again, great goalkeeper. I've said numerous times since he made a mistake. He made a massive error there.
But that red card against Man United at the end of the season for Villa last year. That red card last year of the season because he thought he was moving. He got a red card like an idiot.
Yeah.
And it cost Villa at the start of the season, didn't it?
It cost him Champions League, ironically.
Yeah. And he just didn't need to do it. So, yeah, he does have that sort of... as you don't answer...
Good answer. I do every time you've asked, I put the thumbs up, Gav. Every time you've asked, I put the thumbs up.
He said he was doing match of the
day. I did say, all I've got to do is just set it up. But calm down.
It's going to be done.
It will be done, don't worry. I need to check what time it's starting and all that, but there's a few hours off. There's no panic.
Fucking Ruben Colwell.
That's Cardiff.
But talking about Chelsea and Cole Palmer, I want to know what he was doing on the international break.
Didn't he again?
Well, apparently he stubbed his. There's reports in the history yesterday morning saying he broke his toe. Now it's stubbed his toe on a door at home.
I swear he played this year.
Yeah, I think he started the first. I think 3 or 4 games he played, if that. Yeah. He's been injured, and then just as he's about to come back, when they beat Liverpool? They beat Liverpool.
Oh yeah.
One of his teammates jumped. Hatto jumped up and bumped him.
Well, no, before the Man United game. No, like before the United game when they lost 2-1, or was that after?
I think it was after the United game.
Because the thing is,
that was it. United game before he went off. Yeah, he started and he went off injured. He's not been back since. Yeah.
Yeah, because he come off injured, didn't he, against Man United? He didn't play that long. Didn't look too happy. But yeah, Cole Palmer's a big miss for Chelsea. Like when he's injured and when he's not playing. If he's playing in the team, they're a much better side.
And that could be key for us next week. That could be
Look
it.
at,
He's
but
out
then
there.
look at Williams, 5 and 5.
Mm.
He's been unbelievable for Brazil and for Chelsea. He's played.
But it does help when you go up against Burnley and the fullbacks and they do their fucking job. It's just like, yeah, you just run past me. Yeah, you just do this.
Kyle Walker's past it now. Like once he lost his pace, that was it. And he lost his pace 2 years ago. Kyle Walker. You started to see it in the Man City squad. That's when they were failing. They've not replaced Kyle Walker. That's been one of their biggest. Another one of their biggest flaws is they've not had a quick right back. Because don't get me wrong, Rico Lewis is a good right back, but he's not on Kyle Walker's level.
No.
Or the level they need. I don't think he's good enough to be a City starting player. I think he's like one of those rotationary players that you can play in midfield or in right back, but you need an actual right back. Which
he's more of a squad player. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm trying to think of what right back they go for because they most probably go for like one of the right backs in the league, one of the quicker right backs. But
because Cole Walker had the chance to go to Bayern Munich after they won the Champions League. There's Bayern winning for him. He's like, I want to go.
Yeah,
Pep convinced him to stay for another year, and obviously Bayern went off then. Bye. Okay, cool. No worries, going. Yeah, going to be a very interesting day tomorrow now. Liverpool have lost, brilliant. City have lost, even better. I'm also going to see their tears in a minute. And
if you can beat Spurs, that just cap off your day.
We beat Spurs, to say 7 points clear. Big relief, and we move on to Bayern Munich and Chelsea basically next week.
Bayern have been one of those teams. They're not going to be easy to beat. But where is it?
At the Emirates, at Argaf.
It could be it could be one of those games where you.
I think it'd be a draw. I'll take a draw.
If Liverpool could beat Real Madrid, you should be able to beat Bayern.
Depends what Arsenal turns up. Obviously, if we win tomorrow, confidence-wise, that puts us in a good stead for the Bayern game.
But the problem is, it's too much respect for Bayern because Bayern have always had that number on you, haven't they? Where they've beaten you like 5-2 and stuff like that.
5-1s and all the history and all that. But recently, we played them a couple of, not last season, the season before. Yeah, they knocked us out by the Kimmich goal in the second leg. But in the first leg, I think was more inexperience in that level with the squad at the time. But we gave them a game. We didn't just go, okay, there you go, have the win. We actually did give them a game. We just
Chelsea fan, we got a great winner. Yeah, it was only Burnley though.
You're playing Burnley. It took your fucking time. We beat Burnley 2-0 by half time. You took it.
To be honest, Burnley have been quite good this year. They barely lost to Liverpool. They literally, we should have beaten them. We had so many chances, but we didn't finish it, and then we ended up beating them 3-2, which was our fault, which was United's fault. We should have scored goals.
Because Scotty
4-0 up in the first half against Burnley.
Yeah, because Scotty Parker, again, he's doing better than what I thought. I thought he'd be another fucking.
I thought he'd be another
flop. I thought he'd be like he was with Bournemouth. Remember Bournemouth last? He came to Bournemouth and they're just getting battered every week. I thought it'd be that all over again, but it seems like this time he's gone. Right, when the big teams come to us, we're just going to sit back and try to counter them. But with us, it was weird with us because he took. We played him a couple of weeks ago. We won 2-0. It's like I don't know what he told them because like 1 minute they wanted to do the low block, they didn't want it to come out. They couldn't make their minds up. And in between that, we just went, okay, 1-2, thank you very much. And then second half, we just went, okay, do what you want to do. We've got the 2 goals. We've got a clean sheet. We believe in ourselves defensively. Try and break this down.
Kind of like you got to shout out Dicey as well. Look what he's done for Forest since he's gone in.
Yeah.
A draw against United, beating Liverpool. That's big games for Forest as well when they're fighting relegation.
Yeah, with the situation they've been put in thanks to their owner. Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, he's an idiot. I don't think he should have gotten rid of because if you think about it, since is it Santos? Nuno Santos. Since he's gone to West Ham, they've changed. West Ham have been a lot better since he's gone there.
I know they blew a 2-0 lead today, but they've got a point.
Yeah, and West Ham have been awful this year. They've been relegation for.
Starting the season against Bournemouth, they would not have even scored, let alone got a point there.
Bournemouth are a good side, and they've proven they're good this year, especially under their manager. He could be the next City manager, the Bournemouth manager.
Ariola, yeah.
Yeah, because he's proven himself, and they lost all their defense this year, didn't they, Bournemouth? They've not re-signed anyone
He
to
plays in
replace
the defence, yeah.
and look what he's done. He's been good. But
Yeah.
no, I think Forest, if they didn't sack their manager, I don't know why he did it. It kind of reminds me of Watford when Watford just kept sacking manager after manager. It's just a weird one. Yeah, I think Gav's asking who's on the Spurs game tomorrow.
Oh, I believe Catherine. Catherine. I mean, Gary is. Liam's at the game, so you can't ask about Liam because he's a home game. He'll be there.
I remember him saying he's at the game. I've got a show. I think I've got a show with Austin tomorrow.
Yeah. What time's your show with Austin?
I think we usually go on about 5:30, 6. It's the
Okay.
horror game, isn't it?
Oh yeah, I've watched that last
I
week.
have to see with Austin because Austin's not in the chat, is he? But he hasn't messaged me yet. But we're meant to be playing Man and Madan because the other game didn't work out. Were you in the chat for the other one?
I was on the other. He was screaming every 5 seconds.
But he said it weren't scary.
Yeah.
I was standing in front of me screaming. Yeah. What are you doing in front of me?
He'd say you turn around, turn towards you, your character, Avatar. He's like shitting himself. Like, who the fuck's that?
He'd be like, I think the ghost is here. What is it? The breath's getting cold. Yeah, but he thinks that's scary. Man and Madan's 10 times worse. And you get each other killed on it as well.
Oh yeah.
So I have to try and get Austin killed. That should be funny. But
yeah, presses this option for this part of the story. What the fuck?
No, it'd be running from the ghost because you have to hold your control steady. Yeah. You have to hit buttons at the right time. So you have to hit X at the right time and hold it and let go of it. And if you get it wrong, the ghost will kill you. So he's going to be... Oh, I can't wait to see Austin's face. If he was screaming at that game, it's going to be funny.
He's like, I fucking hate you.
I will. I think he's tried the other game someone told him about as well.
Yeah, he did an upload yesterday. He was pushing out last night.
What was he like with that one?
I didn't get a chance to watch it. I'm going to watch it after this, actually, while I'm setting up the match of the day stuff.
Nice. Half 10, is it still?
I think it's half 10. I'll double check in a sec when I get off.
Match of the day in years because I just watch it all on YouTube.
Going live tonight, 8 p.m. for his Zombie Homer Fortnite stuff. Yeah, Mortuary Assistant. He did, episode 1 of Mortuary Assistant.
Mortuary Assistant, that was it. Yeah, cause, like I said, I think we've got Thingy tomorrow. I know we won't be doing it for long because of what is it, Celebrity? I'm gonna say we get me out of here with Angry Ginger.
Oh, for God's sake. Multitask, boy, multitask, Austin.
As I said, no, he's got to watch it with his missus. That's why you watch it. Did you watch the video I posted yesterday, Roy?
Oh yeah, basically, Gav's basically got clips together of when Tottenham last beat us in the league when they won it. They nicked us a full spot a few years back. They beat us 3-0, and he tells me if I watched it. Yeah, I'm gonna relive that moment. Yeah, thanks.
Was that under the Poch era?
No, that was who was it?
I read that.
No, it was the year before we started challenging. Who was the manager then? Fucking hell, Conte.
Antonio Conte.
Antonio Conte, yeah, that was it. Before the season before he had a meltdown.
They like an ex-Chelsea manager, didn't they, at Spurs? Mourinho, Conte. Mourinho ruined Ali's career, didn't he? He sat Ali down. He's like, "You're not good enough.
You're not good enough. You're not putting the effort in." And I wouldn't mind it. We knew these words were being said because of the documentary being filmed at the time.
Yeah,
they even put it in the final edit.
He did the same thing to Luke Shaw. He said, "You're overweight. You're fat." But to be honest, he was not wrong about any of those United players, Mourinho, like Martial, Rashford, and that.
What was it? Danny Rose sitting down in the office and Mourinho saying, "What the fuck? I'm doing my best here, but I'm not getting. But other people are being worse than me. Not. What's your opinion? It's my opinion. If you don't want to fix it, I'm going to go to Daniel. Go on,
shut him up, didn't he? He closed him out the squad. But like I said, Mourinho's right about Man United players. He said, "Where will the Man United players be in a few years' time? Watch the space." But to be honest, Rashford is at Barcelona, but then to be honest, he doesn't need to track back or defend. That's just not the type of player.
With Barca, he just needs to be in a position to just pass the ball to fucking Lamau or whoever.
Yeah. Well, look at Martial. He's in Greece, isn't he? He's been awful. You've got other players like Paul Pogba who become a virus, and then
Where's
just
Anthony? What happened to Anthony? Where's he gone?
Anthony's at Betis, but he's been playing well. Which Anthony? Martial or Anthony? Brazilian Anthony.
Anthony.
He's at Betis. He did well last year. This year, he hasn't played that well.
Okay. Yeah, I'll just call him Beyblade.
Yeah. I remember when my friend kept sending me messages, how much fidget spinners can you get for an Anthony? How many chocolates can you get for Anthony? It was someone kept randomly posting stuff you get for Anthony.
It's just that, let's go back to that game not long after he first arrived, and he's just literally the Europa League.
Against Arsenal, yeah.
But in the Europa League game, he's put his foot on the ball and then started fucking spinning on the spot. Like, what are you fucking doing? No one
then he done that pass and lost it.
Yeah.
It was like you did the fidget spin shit, crap. But to be honest, when he first came in that game against Arsenal, he scored, didn't he? And people thought, oh, he might be good. And then he just disappeared, didn't he? He had like a few good games. He scored that goal against City, and he just started to disappear. I think the only reason why he's doing good in Spain is the same with Rashford. It's an easier league. It's soft.
It's more tactical than it is.
Yeah.
Physical.
And to be honest, Anthony done so well there at Betis, but in the Premier League, it's the same with Rashford. The physical game gets to him, and Rashford just didn't fit Amorim's system. And people say, "Oh, Rashford's." I love Rashford. Don't get me wrong, but he was like up and down. He would either show up one year and then he'd disappear the next year, and it just frustrated fans.
Well, it's like in terms of the Liga plays, I know he wasn't as bad, but Mesut Ozil, where we signed him.
Yeah,
never adapted to the physical side of the league, and that was the downfall for him. Because everything else, he had on the sixth.
He was unbelievable, Ozil. Don't get me wrong, I love Ozil. What
he had great moments at Arsenal. It just weren't as consistent as we needed it to be.
Was it that little dink he did over the keeper? Wait, that unbelievable. Yeah, that was unreal. But yeah, Ozil, incredible. It's like Sanchez, unbelievable at Arsenal. But as soon as he comes to Man United, he crumbled, didn't he? I think it was more the system.
I think it more system because he was day after his first training session, he went back to his agent and said, "Can I go back to Arsenal, please?"
What about Lucas Podolski? He was all right for you, wasn't he, Podolski?
Yeah, it was fine for us, but it was again some visually you let him go in the end because he got started picking up little niggles basically, and
constant injuries. He's still playing in Poland. He is.
Yeah,
that's mad.
But when he was playing. You didn't complain where he played. He was more of a centre forward when we bought him, whatever. But Wenger had a thing of putting him out on the wing and things like. But he always got on with it. He'd get on with it, put a shift in, and some of the goals he scored, bloody hell! He had a hammer of a left foot.
He did. What happened to Lawrence Koscielny? Whatever happened to him? And they went back to France. He was a weird one, wasn't
he?
He had good moments. He had bad moments.
The thing is, the bad ones outweighed the good.
Yeah, I think that was the period of time where Arsenal went through that bad period, wasn't it? Yeah, like Oxlade-Chamberlain and all that back then as well before he went to Liverpool.
Yeah, Oxlade got from Southampton and then obviously sold him off for 40-odd mil.
Theo Walcott went to Everton on loan.
Everton, yeah. And this is the summer. It was a winter. The winter when we got Aubameyang in. So literally. Aubameyang just took his number basically. He was like, okay.
Yeah, I remember Aubameyang coming in because he got the Domrys, but he was good. He started off well with Aubameyang.
What was that?
He started off well at Arsenal, didn't he, Aubameyang? Yeah. Because I remember I said Man United should have signed him instead of signing who we signed.
Yeah, he's good. Yeah. For the first 2.5 years, he was with us. The first 2.5 years.
Yeah,
no striker can come near him in terms of form.
No, he's good.
The second he extended his contract at Arsenal, he just went off a cliff.
He got comfortable. That comfort sat in, and it was like, I don't want. It's shown with Salah. It's shown with Sanchez when he got 500k a week. It was like, oh well, I've got the wages. What do I need to do? I don't need to show up. I can just be a bumbling idiot and get paid and then just sit on the bench.
I'm set now. This, that, and the other. It's like, okay, whatever.
I guess Salah deserves it because of what he's done for Liverpool. But then as soon as you do it, it's that risk, isn't it? I said that to my Liverpool friend. I said, if Salah gets 400k a week, you're going to see the difference.
But this is the thing that the whole Salah Van Dijk situation now is the owner's fault because they allowed the initial situation to play out the way it did.
Yeah. So long.
Instead of taking 150 mil a year or two ago,
70 million they were offered.
whether it was from Saudi, whatever it was, instead of taking that money and reinvesting it into the squad, no. So there's our man. He's here to stay.
At least they won the league out of it. That's what they can say.
Yeah, but they're now because then Trent.
It's going to cost them.
It was. I think they played themselves into a hole where they had to keep both at least 2 of the 3.
Trent, Salah, Van Dijk.
Because
they're going to 90 next year on a free.
Yeah, because I think it would be more. Even with the money they spent, if they'd lost all 3, Trent, Van Dijk, and Salah at the time back in May, I think there would be more fear coming from the fan base of you're putting pressure on the team, the X, Y, and Z. They've got to hit the ground running or X, Y, and Z. And now not only are the players not hitting the ground running, the new ones, you've got the experienced players not stepping up either.
Yeah. Do you know what the mad thing was? Liverpool could have sold Salah and signed Mbeumo, because Mbeumo would have been a perfect replacement for Salah. Left foot, cutting on side, his left foot scores. And I think he would have been a perfect replacement for Salah, but they missed that chance. They kept Salah, and they could have got a Brian Mbeumo. But I think Mbeumo only wanted United, and there is pictures of him in the United shirt as a kid. So I think he only wanted United, which his sister said to him, "Why would you want to join United? They finished 17th." And he said, "Well, I promised them I'd join them and I would change it around because it's my club," sort of thing. But yeah, Liverpool have shot themselves in the foot. I mean, Van Dijk he's never. People say he's this great defender, but he always runs away from people. He actually doesn't challenge people. Yeah. He relies on like Matip or Konate to clear up after him.
Yeah. And
he'll just run away from a centre back, because if he does go into a challenge straight away, I think it was 2 seasons ago when Isaac went past him, Trent got red. I think it was Van Dijk. Did Van Dijk get red carded because of Trent? So it's Trent's mistake. Isaac ran past Van Dijk, and Van Dijk cleared him out because it was the first time he went in for a challenge instead of ran away like an idiot.
Well, when Arsenal signed Nicolas Pepe, is it the second or third game of the season?
He's done well this year.
Pepe's got the ball and run at him, and he just looked like Bambi and deer in headlights, basically.
People make out he's this amazing defender, but he's getting caught out this year because he hasn't got Trent or other players around him. He's got Frimpong, who's not a right back.
No,
he's attacking. You've got Kirkes who wants to kill someone every week. I don't know what Kirkes has been smoking. The guy's nowhere near as good as Robbo. I think he was an overpriced whopper or some idiot. I don't know.
45 million they spent on him.
£45 million, yeah, or 45 million. They'll say euros because every time Liverpool get a quote, it's always in like pounds, but if it's any other team, it's euros to make it look worse. It's like when they signed Darwin Núñez, it was 100 million euros, which was around £8 million, or was it? And they say, "Oh, but we only paid 60 million. It was all bonuses." But if you look at it, when Man United signed Martial, people go, "Oh, you pay 50 million." No, we didn't. We paid 35 million, and it was like Ballon d'Or bonus and winning the Premier League bonus.
Yeah, X, Y, and Z bonus.
They never got it because we never won the Premier League or got into the Champions League. Won the Champions League.
No,
and he didn't win the year, did he? Back in the door clause.
Back this summer, all the players we signed, it was all the quotes were given to us when we in the process of talking. Even when we went club to club in terms of domestically with Chelsea with Noni, it was all quoted as in euros, not in pounds. Which makes it, because of euros, it makes it look more than what it is. So you could then go no. So if it's saying 65 million euro, actually it's 55 million pound, and this, that, and the other. You just got to fucking do the maths.
Well,
that's what you got to do.
More for Luis Diaz, and they did. They keep going, "Oh, we got 70 million." That's like, no, it's not 70 million. You've got about 50 million for Diaz, and then they're like, "Oh, I think they undercut the Wirtz deal. I think they paid 125 million pounds, which will raise to around that." But they're saying it's in euros. They're saying it's 160 million pound that they're going to pay for him. They pay 100 million up front. I think it was more than that, but they undercut it. With the Isaac deal, they pay 125 million up front, and it's 5 million in add-ons. So that's 130 million the deal's going to go to, which is crazy. But then they go, but net spend. It's only ever net spend when it's Liverpool as well, I've noticed. Yeah. Even though they spent over 400 million this year. Oh, but we didn't. We only spent 200 million because of net spend. You don't use that with other clubs.
Or we only spent that because we had it from last year as well. All the money we had from last year.
We still got the Coutinho money. That you spent on Alisson and Van Dijk. Oh, but we still got the Coutinho money. It's like, no, you haven't. You spent that ages ago. Because Van Dijk cost you 75 million. I think Alisson cost him 75 million.
Something like that, yeah.
They weren't cheap.
They really weren't.
But
Plus all the
Liverpool
bonuses
don't
and
buy
all that.
success, do they?
No, because Liverpool it's okay, but they're the media darlings, don't you know?
Nah, no, the same with City, really. City don't do all this and don't do all that. The 115 charges don't exist.
Was
But the
even
problem
like Sky Sports, they've briefed their staff when it does come
City and Liverpool.
they briefed them and all that. Like,
Yeah, but they're all really City and Liverpool players that are like Sky Sports, aren't they?
Mm.
Jamie
yeah.
Redknapp, Mika Richards. You've got Jamie Carragher. Screw Gary Neville because he tries to be unbiased and he's just such an idiot.
You can't hide it. Never been able to hide it.
He doesn't have to hide it. He doesn't have to go, oh, you think he would at least be proud and be biased towards United once in a while, but he never is. He feels like he's a City Liverpool fan sometimes. Then you got Graham Souness. I don't know if he's there anymore, thank God, because he's an idiot. I hate him.
A few years back, yeah. A couple of years back.
I hate his guts. He's one of the worst pundits they've ever had.
He just hated United. He just hated United to a passion.
Yeah, it's the same with SPN. They've got that Nichols and Steve Burley that are both idiots. One's a Chelsea fan, the other one's a Liverpool fan.
Yeah.
And they just jip United at every chance they get. Even when we were doing well under Ollie, when we finished second that season under Ollie, they just picked apart everything about it and said United shouldn't have done this, United shouldn't have done that, they're not that good. And it was like, but Ollie finished second with that team.
Yeah. And what was it? A couple of days ago, Jimmy Ford Hashbank was on Sky Sports. The guy that did Strictly, by the way. Yeah. Been kicked out, but still. Was saying with a panel of football fans, one of them being an Arsenal fan, and a discussion about the title race and all that.
Yeah.
Well, I'm back in Man City because they've done it before. You haven't. Well, okay, in that case, then 2012 when Man City won the league, Man United were heavy favourites because they had the 2 day with the experience.
Yeah.
Man City got over the line. It happens.
I still think QPR threw that game that day. I think they delivered that game.
The second they saw their fans celebrating that they were staying up, suddenly they started dropping back further and further.
Yeah, they threw it, and it was ridiculous because we should have won the title that year. Fergie said we'll never lose on goal difference again, and we signed Van Persie and won it the second season without goal difference.
Proved the point.
Yeah, proved the point that City were just lucky. And then problem is that kicks City's whole thing into gear where they kind of just broke so many rules to buy so many players. And they've just gotten away with it for years, and they're just going to keep paying people off with Saudi money. That's the problem. Saudis own mostly everything nowadays, like Saudis or the Emirates and that. So they're never going to get the 115 charges because they'll just pay them on the table. It's like, do you remember the UEFA one they had, and they got it overturned? Well, what happened? City put their person forward. The UEFA put their person forward, and there was a second person, so they have to have one that's not entwined.
Yeah.
But apparently, City gave them the second person, so City kind of pushed the second person in. So it's all in City's favour anyway, because the second person shouldn't have been there. But City put him forward for the UEFA and said, "Oh, this guy would be good," and the UEFA went with it. I don't know why. I'm guessing a little bit of money under the table.
UEFA being dodgy, backhanders never.
That was dodgy when I heard about that because someone said, yeah, the City put forward the second person, which they weren't supposed to, and then they said, oh, but City would have got done, but it had gone over time because of COVID, so they couldn't do it because the time lapsed.
That's
the reason why. Otherwise, they would have been found guilty.
Because that's what they do. It is. Ever since it's come out publicly, all they've done is kick it down the road. They took their lawyers and go right.
Problem with Premier League, there's no time limit with the Premier League, but the problem with the Premier League, they're going to pay the Premier League on the table, and it's just going to be a slap on the wrist.
It just feels like at this point, because every time you get a time frame, okay, well, let's see you tell the truth this time. And the most recent one was obviously the international break just gone. Nothing, and we've heard nothing in terms of why it hasn't come out yet or when it's going to come out now. The next date in place of when it's going to all come. Well, over a year later, come on, just give us the fucking verdict. Let's all fucking get on with it. Let's move on.
How about they just go with they have a 5-year transfer ban, like Chelsea had that two transfer ban.
Yeah.
They have to have Gareth Southgate for the next 5 years. They have to have a wage cap, and they have to have a 30-point deduction every season they're in the Premier League for the next 5 years. That would be fair.
To balance it out. To balance out what they've been doing for the last how many years in terms of points.
Yeah. You can't sack Gareth Southgate no matter how bad he does.
even if you're in the Conference League in that 5 years, tough.
Yeah. I think they should be. I think they should be in League Two with what they've done. Because remember when Rangers couldn't pay off their bills and they had to go down
They
there.
had to be also demoted to the bottom tier of Scottish football and they worked their way back up.
But when Everton got that point deduction just for two,
Just two.
and then Forest got a point deduction for like one of them.
Yeah.
But City have done 115 charges. They've had nothing done to them.
Yeah.
Why? Because they're a big club. Or Chelsea, two-year transfer ban because they brought in that youngster.
Yeah,
And they got a 2-year transfer ban for that. So where's City's transfer ban? Where's City's point deduction? It's crazy.
People tell me it's like, oh, it's a bigger case, a lot more charges. They've got to go through the fine tooth. But they told us literally last year the verdict was in. They just got to tell us.
And City fans, they've got away with it, but they hadn't. City fans think they're innocent, that they've not cheated, that they've not done this, they've not done that. But you don't get your revenue. When they go, oh, but Man United spent this. Man United spend what they make. It's always been Man United's revenue. They've never, our owners have never used their own money. Where City, it has not been revenue for the last, since 2009. They've not had the revenue to spend.
You can't say literally we walk through the door. This is our revenue
now. No, they don't. If you look at it, I think when Man City won the treble, a day after Man City won the treble, everyone was more interested in who Man United were going to sign than City's treble. It's crazy.
Okay.
So, it's crazy. It's just wild, isn't it?
No, it's just frustrating as well because this is the thing that's going to loom over us. Is if Arsenal were to win the league, it's going to. I'd rather if they got because there's no point in announcing it now. I'd rather them wait till the end of the season now. If we win the league, we've won it because if they announce it now. You're going to have an Arsenal win the league. We only won it because X, Y, and Z. You're going to have that shit thrown at you. It's like, oh, fuck, just fuck off.
They'll announce it just to take it off of Arsenal win the league, wouldn't they?
Yeah.
So everyone look at City.
Yeah, it's all focused on them. It's like, fuck off.
Did you take all City's titles off them?
I mean, I always refer back to 2006 when the match fixing in Italy, and what was it? Juventus, AC Milan, AC Milan, Lazio. And there's a fourth. I always forget the fourth team that was involved in that. But yeah, basically anything they'd won between the four of them all got stripped off and given to the runners up with it.
And you got demoted to league, second division, didn't they?
Yeah, Juventus got promoted to the second division. Points deductions were evolved to the other three. Inter were then given most of the titles because they were the next best team outside of them teams. And not just because of how they are found getting all 115 or 130, whatever it is now. I personally, if I'm the FA, would strip them off. I would strip them off the Premier League, FA Cups, and League Cups.
I would. I wouldn't give them to anyone, but I'd relegate them.
Yeah, that as well.
Because you've got to think of all the other teams that have been relegated in those seasons.
I
think they should also pay out all the teams that have been relegated as well.
Yeah, but not just relegate them. For every, as I say, for the next 5 years onwards, they've got to catch up on a minus 30 points deduction.
Mm-hmm. But they won't. They're going to get away with it.
It feels like it at this point. The more this silent treatment we get,
the more they push it on, the more they're. I think they're just going to keep paying them under the table. And
sorry,
you go.
Doesn't it speak volumes though? Not last season, but the season before. It's like it went down to the last day between Arsenal and Man City, and it was pretty much obvious that Man City were going to beat West Ham.
Yeah,
Richard Masters and all the big wigs at the Premier League came to the Emirates, and they had Craig Bellamy at Man City to give the trophy over if Man City were to win it. None of the Premier League wanted to be associated with the trophy that day at City. What does that tell you?
No. It's wild, isn't it? But no, they're just going to get away with it. We all know it. Cats fighting outside.
Yeah, that sounds about right.
Yeah.
I'll let you go anyway because you got your dinner then. I'll let you go.
Yeah.
Then we're going cold enough. I
hope you enjoy your match of the day.
I tried to. Watching this, redoing this again. Liverpool getting a pumping at their Anfield, at the famous Anfield.
I just got to watch it on YouTube. I will.
Oh dear. All right, take care. And obviously, Catherine, thank you very much. Obviously, early on popping in.
Well, still
Gav and all a couple of the regulars. We had Lloyd
and Liam.
Big of us was here briefly. Yeah, we're back later on for the match of the day. And then tomorrow for the main watch long. Liam's at the game. He'll be at the Emirates. He'll be losing his voice and God knows what. He's gonna love you. He's eating his dinner. I don't know. Oh dear, but yeah, we are going to get out of here, guys. If you haven't already, hit the subscribe button, share the link around, hit the like button. Process, hype up as well. As I say, we'll be back around 20 past, quarter past 10, depending on when match of the day actually starts tonight. 5 minutes before the show goes live, basically. And yeah, have a bit of fun. They've done that for a while. Yeah, and then mostly the main event tomorrow: Arsenal versus Tottenham, the North London derby. Painting North London red again, hopefully, and giving us a bit more breathing space again, giving us a nice little comfortable cushion again. Hopefully, touch wood. But until then, guys, take care, and as always, up the Arsenal. Come on, you guys.